start with a friendly reminder. Wow, what the hell? What the happened? Just words are hard. What just happened to my voice? I want to start with a friendly reminder that new music comes out every day, but the main day people drop music on is Friday. Whew, excuse me, wow. What's good, TW? How you feeling, bro? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Hope all is good. Like I said before, music comes out every day, but on a Friday, that's when you can expect to see something new. Let's go to release radar first. So, Friday, today's what, Friday the 12th? Friday, September 12th. The hell is this? 17 hours ago. So, what we have here is release radar in front of us. And basically, when you're on release radar, it's tied to your algorithm that you have on Spotify. I'm clearly on Spotify right now. Release radar is tied to your algorithm and the people that you follow and the people that you listen to. They're going to shape new music that drops around similar sounds that you like, or they're going to try to introduce something similar to what you like, but it's from an artist you don't know. So when you're on release radar here, a public playlist, by the way, you're going to see a plethora of artists that you didn't know were dropping. For example, Mario. Mario dropped a single, Nobody But Us. Joyner Lucas, single. What else we got? Ice Cube, Scarface. What is this? Ice Cube dropped that? What? Hold on. So Ice Cube dropped something? What day? Yeah, Ice Cube dropped something today. He dropped a project. Hey, who would have thought? Ice Cube is still putting out music. It's crazy. Who else? Bia and Key Glock. Y'all know Key Glock is one of my favorites. But yeah, Friday is the best day to find some new music. Go ahead, feel free and catch something you like out there. I just want to do a little friendly reminder that music is out there. You just got to go and find it. Just going through. Carrie Hilson dropped a part 2 of her series Drama. Oh, okay. Shoot, that's what's up. About to ride my bike and listen real quick. I'll circle back when I get home. Hey, I respect it, bro. Do your thing, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Noah. Thank you for checking out the reaction. It was good. Hey, I appreciate y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. Literally, because we were in the kickback in the Discord, and then I went on YouTube. I'm like, I seen Jalopy drop a video like 26 minutes after I turned off my live, and then somebody in the chat's like, yo, Glorilla just dissed the Young Thug. I'm like, Glorilla did what? So I'm like, oh nah, I gotta react to that one. Hey Jordan, don't worry, you good, don't worry. I know exactly what you talking about. But I wanted to start with that. I'm going to do, so this is what I'm going to do. This is what I got planned for today. I don't have too many videos. I think I have about like 3 or 4 videos that I want to get through. So let me go ahead and switch over to YouTube. One of those videos, though, I think is going to be a good topic. And it's tied to the title. So I wanted to talk about radio stations potentially catching a Rico because of the whole payola situation. But a lot of people don't realize is that radio's been doing payola for years. To be honest, and I'm keeping it alleged, A lot of like money laundering be going through the radio stations, bro. If I'm going to be completely honest, but I'm keeping it alleged, so who knows what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just saying words at this point. I'm just putting words together in a sentence ever so gracefully and eloquently. You know? What's good, Josh? How you feeling? Hey, thank you. I appreciate you, Job. Hey, you saw me putting the work on the thumbnail, bruh. Now you understand the process. It's not as easy as y'all assume. To make a thumbnail, especially on Photoshop. See, I'm a wizard. On Photoshop, I'm a wizard. And Josh and Quickie witnessed that yesterday. So, y'all starting to understand the process isn't as simple as y'all think, bruh. But it's peace. Oh, Noah, don't worry. I know. The Jamaican Vegeta, that was so funny. That was so funny, bro. I ain't gonna. That was hilarious. All right, so like I said, I wanted to start with this video by Mr. My Humble Opinion because I feel like this topic in itself may be important later on this year. That's what I want to start with first. And then what I want to do is that I've been waiting to play a new artist from Canada for y'all. So after that, we're going to play some music. After the music, we're going to go step back into some more videos. And then we're going to charge it for today. I want to stream for 3 hours because I got some clothes I need to wash before I go to work. So let's go ahead and deal with that. But I got this in front of me. Let me go ahead and get the chat on my phone. Let me get the chat on my phone so we can get cracking. I hope everyone's doing good today. TGIF type vibe, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the Flex in My Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Never forget that. So like I said, I want to start with this video. We get into some music, couple more videos after, and we're going to charge it for today. I want to make sure that today is going to be at least 3 hours maximum. Not minimum, maximum. Because there's things I want to do after. So we're not going to spend too much time on stream, but we're still going to have some fun over here. Don't get it twisted, all right? So with that being said, let me go ahead and hit this record button, and we're going to get into some things. So record, locked in. We got My Humble Opinion. So we might be having a radio Rico. A radio Rico is, wow. A radio Rico is insane, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I'm not necessarily surprised. But the issue behind this whole conversation is that people don't understand this has been going on for years, decades, to be honest. But they're trying to tie it to certain faces and certain situations and moments that's happening in music. And to be honest, if you're going to run with that narrative and you just joined the chat, please take a seat on the bleachers, because as far as I see it, you are a spectator. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Drake, Payola, and Radio Rico. Rory versus Akademiks drama unfolds with My Humble Opinion. Listen, y'all do know how I start this, right? I just got to let you know. You do know how I start this. So let's go ahead and get cracking, bro. Let's go. Yo, you, right here, in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex in My Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised. I'm pretty much in between with this whole thing. I'm more of a spectator myself because I want to learn more about what's going on, because I know some information, but it's not enough to really hold a conversation. So I want to sit back and listen. And as I go through this, I'm just going to pause just to get a better understanding, just to like check the temperature and just like gather the information. So I'm just sitting here learning something. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live like right now. And let's go. Let's get cracking, bro. What's good, Humble? How you feeling, bro?
So I think a lot of y'all probably already heard about these investigations into payola. There was something that happened. I can't remember right now offhand. I think it was overseas about DJs, radio stations, people pay for play, et cetera, et cetera. Now, Rory, he's been talking about this lately, and he's also been talking about a pending investigation, or should I say RICO, that's going to be happening here in the U.S. against some of these radio stations. And now he's even saying he's seen the paperwork. That's what he's claiming. All right. So in this video, we're going to go over the clip of him talking about this with Maul. We'll also go over a clip of Akademiks reacting to this, because y'all already know those two factions got beef anyway. So Akademiks point some things out. And of course, they are kind of injecting Drake into this. Rory's trying to say, or insinuate at least, that Drake's been a part of this being initiated. Akademiks is saying that's not the case. It's a bunch of BS. He's calling cap on him. I'll get my thoughts about all this. I mean, I don't know if there is. I'm curious to know how Rory seen the paperwork, and there hasn't even been an announcement of the investigation. This has seen. You would think.
I think Rory seeing the paperwork himself just kind of shows what side he's on with this whole Radio Rico situation. And it could get a little shaky for the new Rory and Mal podcast. I'm just saying.
I think this would be something big that they would keep close to the vest. But according to him, he's seen it and he's seen names. But let's get into it and talk about it.
I've been telling y'all that a Rico case was coming with radio.
Right.
We just skipped over that.
No, I mean, you didn't really want to speak on it.
Now.
You didn't really. You alluded to it. You kind of flirted with it, but we didn't really go into it.
I wanted to wait for the full report to actually come out.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a long day for some of you guys.
How long of a day?
I got a glance at some of that paperwork. There's some crazy fucking names in there.
It is.
Like, I know a lot of y'all government names now. I felt like Whack 100. Like, I was having a paperwork party. I was like, they was in on it too?
Yeah, see, okay, I understand getting paperwork after a case has maybe been filed, but how do you get RICO paperwork for something this big? Like, this would be on a government level, you would think, right? I don't know for sure, but you would think, talking about radio stations, and that's pretty high level stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little incredulous at this point. I could be wrong, and when it come out, and if it happened, if he's right, he's right.
Hey, Tiff, how you feeling? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're feeling better. Welcome back.
Right. I always tell you I reserve my right to change my mind when it comes to shit. But I'm wondering how Rory got to see it. That's what I'm wondering. You would think if he know, wouldn't that make it easier for the people involved who are going to end up being named in this to know? They could flee, anything like that. I don't know. It just don't make sense. But
and wait, that's his real name?
But what does this mean though? Like for music?
I mean, I think it's not just with the radio companies. Obviously, iHeart, which we're on, being one of the biggest conglomerates of all time.
Stop right there. You're not the only ones on iHeart radio. The Breakfast Club, and that's a big one. The Breakfast Club is on iHeart Radio as well. And remember, iHeart Radio, if I'm correct, they got raided a while back. So that's a whole other thing. But I think they got raided because of the whole Diddy situation. But what if during that raid, there was certain paperwork, certain files that they got a hold of, and they were investigating for a potential RICO on iHeartRadio for us to be here today to sit back and witness this? The radio stations might get raided. Just think about that. That's kind of crazy.
I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well. Like, all our opinions up here are bought.
Hold on. Say that for me again, please.
It's of all time. I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well. Like, all our opinions up here are bought. They pay us for them, which is directly funneled through iHeart, so we can get a tax break. So we will probably be on that stand as well. cuffed to DJ.
Is that a joke? No. Hold on. I need to hear that again, please. I'm my brain. It takes a while for me to process. Just help me understand what's going on. Did you just admit?
Obviously, iHeart, which we're on, being one of the biggest conglomerates of all time. I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well. Like, all our opinions up here are bought. They pay us for them, which is directly funneled through iHeart, so we can get a tax break. So we will probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ.
Who? No. Cuff to who? Cuff to who?
Stand as well. Cuffed to DJ. Never mind.
No, get into your bag. Don't say never mind now. You there. Don't walk it back. He's just
Shannon Sharp. Like, whoa. That's got to be a joke. That's got to be. I'm sorry. Me personally, I think that's a joke. I think there's no way you're going to sit on your big platform that you guys have been working on and say you've taken payola, so you may be on this Rico. No. One more time, please. One more time.
The radio companies, obviously iHeart, which we're on, being one of the biggest conglomerates of all time. I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well.
Is this a joke?
Like, all our opinions up here are bought. They pay us for them, which is directly funneled through iHeart, so we can get a tax break. So we will probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ.
No. What name is that?
Probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ. Never mind.
Who is that?
no. Get into your bag. Don't say never mind.
DJ who?
Now you there. Don't walk it back.
Please just bleep the name.
Go.
Did he just say DJ Head?
DJ
Cuffed to DJ.
Envy or Head? Let me see.
So we will probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm trying to read his lips. It almost seemed like he said DJ Head, but then it seemed like there was an extra V at the end of it. I don't know. Either way, I feel like he might be.
No. That's what we about to do.
DJ. So we.
Hold on. I'm just gonna do some investigating because I need a better understanding. Because there's no way. What name did you say? I'm trying to read his lips.
We'll probably be on that stand as well. Cuffed to DJ.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm trying to read his lips. It almost seemed like he said DJ Head, but then it's
no. DJ Envy. DJ Envy. Nah, that's DJ Envy. I don't know how you get a one syllable word from that. That's 2 syllables. It's a DJ Envy. That's DJ. What is going on?
It seemed like there was an extra V at the end of it. I don't know. Either way, I feel like he might be. He's probably being facetious right now. I don't think he's being serious, but
never mind.
No, get into your bag. Don't say never mind now. You there. Don't walk it back.
Please just bleep the name.
Go.
I'm joking. I'm not here to indict anyone. But yes, the Rico, from my understanding, is labels not only just doing payola, which for those people that don't know, payola is when companies or people will pay DJs or radio executives, or they can pay the janitor at the radio station, give them money so that someone can play a record. Now, payola has been around since the inception of radio. That's why it's illegal, because they had to monitor it. We've known that's been going on. The bigger part of this Radio Rico shit is the money laundering portion of it, which is an extreme version of what payola would be. Funneling a bunch of money into radio so a record can continue to play, yes, payola. But then when the radio station is setting the price higher than anyone else to funnel it back to the label, now you are by definition laundering money.
Right.
You're putting money out, it's getting clean, no taxes there, and then it's coming back to you as a profit.
Yeah.
That is money laundering.
Absolutely.
So this isn't just a DJ. Some guy from East New York was hanging outside the Hot 97 office with a brown paper bag and was like, yo, my man's rap. Here's $20K.
No, this is not.
It's not Hove, Dame, and your brother giving Flex champagne baskets or everyone at the radio station.
Right.
It's not labels paying for DJ crews to go to the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Don't just drop DJ Funk Flex don't just drop Funk Flex like that. Especially since he has a little certain situation going on over there with him and DJ Enough. Whoa, buddy. And who was Funk Flex talking to for him to make decisions like that? Those are the kind of people that you need to really think about. Because what we're talking about in this moment, and I'm keeping it all the way alleged because sometimes I just don't know what I'm talking about. Keep in mind, if we're going to be talking about money laundering like that, this is like money laundering with like corporate people in a sense. And when you look at it like that, especially for these major record labels, things can get nasty. But like I said, keep it alleged because what am I talking about? I don't know.
This is legitimately a RICO money laundering situation between the three major labels and the biggest radio conglomerate in the world, plus MS, plus any other radio station across the country.
Right.
And guys, iHeart, I know you're watching. I think you're innocent.
Okay. Well, we're going to see.
I think iHeart's trying to buy NBC, something along those lines. iHeart, I'm here to stand with you. I don't think you guys are guilty. I could never see a world where Universal, Warner, or Sony would ever be in bed with iHeartMedia. I don't see a world where that happens.
Well, of course he's gonna say that. You know what I mean? If he on their platform, but I guess that would be kind of crazy. Now, just listening to this, and this isn't the first time I heard this. This is way beyond any artist, right? This is beyond that. But also, this still, if we bring it back down to the micro, we ain't gonna look at it from a macro perspective, just to the micro. We know that if they're doing this, or had they been doing this, who's going to benefit the most, right? The biggest artist. Who's one of the biggest artists? Drake. So, I mean, they by default, you got to think if this is true.
But hold on a second, though, because, yes, Aubrey Graham, for sure. But he's not the only one. And on top of that, don't just look at rap. Look at pop. A lot of pop music today is very questionable because it's not even that good, if I'm going to be completely honest. But the one thing that makes music kind of twisted is if you play the same song for the masses over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm speaking radio because I got a point for that when it comes to radio later. But when you do that all the time, that's almost like you're trying to convince people, oh, no, this song is good. You just don't see it yet. That's what goes on with radio. But the problem with radio is that nobody listens to radio. So the thing about this whole Radio Rico is that, cool, yes, payola, all that jazz, money laundering, yes, that definitely makes sense. Issue is, who's really listening to the radio like that nowadays when you have DSPs? Your DSPs are to do radio because you can literally go on your Spotify and it will give you a playlist. Spotify will make playlists based on the music that you like. And they're going to get their algorithms to group that music together and feed it to you as playlist number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. That's the new radio. On DSPs, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, etc. SoundCloud. The list goes on. So, yes, what's going on with the whole Rico situation, that's concerning, but we're still talking about radio here, bruh. I don't turn on the radio. When I drive, I don't turn on the radio. I am Bluetooth connected to the radio so I can play songs off my phone because I don't want to hear commercials when I listen to music. That's just me personally.
True. And there's some paperwork that starts coming out and they're naming people. Like eventually we'll see what artists probably benefited from these schemes, right?
So just to have fun here based on something I said. So do you understand the red button a little more now?
Oh my goodness. Come on, nigga.
Wait, what?
Drake's lawsuit, I don't see a world where that happens.
So just to have fun here based on something I said. So do you understand the red button a little more now?
Yo, Drake fans, y'all gotta stop moving the goalposts, bro.
Red button.
So now the red button. The red button.
The fictional red button, the same fictional red button that a lot of people are saying is not even real. The red button that they're assuming, they don't understand that that's the algorithm just doing its job. So when they say red button, like, oh, there's this one magical button that we press, and then boom, we're going to take a mediocre regular song and make it into like the greatest song in the world because we're just going to keep giving it plays and streams over and over and over. Bro, that's not realistic, bro. That is not realistic. I don't believe in no red button, period.
But now is
that's
a Rico
activity
with all the radio stations in iHeart that they were laundering. But that's the red button now. Remember, the red button was dropped in the midst of a rap battle. Now, if Drake was already planning on snitching if he lost in the middle of a rap battle, that's even worse than sucker shit.
Bro, they brought back the red button. No, see, oh my God. The red button is like, it's fictional. It's almost like a metaphor in a sense. The red button, people's been talking about a red button for years upon years upon years. Getting it from industry executives. This came from the industry. Something like that, a term. That came from the industry. That didn't come from the people. Now watch this now, because this is how they get you. When they say, oh, I'm about to push the red button because this song that I have is going to fly. What you don't understand is by you saying you got a red button, you just put a target in a sense, a metaphorical target on your song or project, saying I'm about to push this button and everybody's going to know about me. Now you have people on Twitter, especially the people that don't got brain cells, to be like, oh, yo, hold on a second. I got to look out for this one. What day is this coming out? They be searching what day, what time, etc. And then they will sit there and wait for the project. And then they'll get the project and say, oh, nah, this is dope. You're not realizing that you just got played. That's how I know the red button is cow. You got played, bruh. You got played. The red button is a marketing like strategy. And remember what I was talking about the other day when it comes to just like not working with your emotions, but using your emotions. The red button is simply just like they're saying, we got something that you might want to listen to, so wait around and tune in so you can check it out. And you're going to determine if it's good or not, but either way, they're getting the streams. It's basically you're gathering your audience with the red button terminology, or not the terminology, but the red button metaphor. It's an easy way to gather your audience, and that's twisted, but it's the industry because they're using your emotions to drive their sales. Y'all see the play right there? Oh, I got this red button, push. All of a sudden, everybody listen to it. Are you serious, man? No, you said I got a project and put red button in front of it to market it so you can bring in people to listen to your shit. That red button's not real. The red button is equivalent to saying, I double dog dare you as a child. Don't kill me. But it's similar. It's similar for real. Come on, lock in, play, bro.
That makes him look even worse than this. The red button ain't the loss, or the red button ain't all this if this is what happens.
Think about Iceman episode 3. They said they had a red button. Apparently, they use that red button, and this is how twisted it is, because this is where your emotions can really, like, you can use them to your advantage if you know how to market things correctly. They say they have a red button. Turns out the red button was a pump fake, because they said they have something that's going to shut down the internet, and it didn't do anything. Now you have all these eyes looking at episode 3, and nothing really happened for real. A couple songs got previewed. Some people talking about Doghouse as if it's going to do something. It's not going to do anything. But that's how they play you. Especially when it comes from a big artist. So whoever's out there talking about some red button, they're using you.
So you got nothing to do with that, bro. In the moment, Drake's red button was Family Matters. He thought that would end it all. He thought that would be the nuke, and it wasn't. Now all of a sudden,
I'm glad you brought up Family Matters. Watch this now. Watch how this is how you can prove my theory. Watch this. During the Family Matters moment, what did he do on Kai Cenat's stream? He texted him and told him, stay on stream. And what did Kai Cenat do? He showed it to his viewers. And how many people were watching? A whole lot of people. But in that same breath, this is how Kendrick's twisted. Kendrick said, oh, say less. You stay on stream? Okay. Let's see what you got, buddy. 20 minutes later. Upload. No, sorry. Publish. Meet the Grams. He took the play. Kendrick Lamar took the play of preying on emotions and said, bet. I'm a piggyback off of what you did. Red button, go ahead and do it. I dare you. Drop it. He dropped it. That's it? Say less. Boop. Publish. Not no, oh, I'm going to push the streams on this. Because nobody was talking about no streams with Meet the Grams. No, we're pressing the upload button. We're pressing the publish button. There's no red button. It's cap.
This thing done morphed into the lawsuit, this, that, Kendrick proof that he beat on his girl. It done morphed into 1,000 different things, man. This is corny. See, this is the corny shit. Like, come on, Maul.
What's good, J Tom? We just learning about this little radio Rico. Nothing too crazy.
Oh man, this ain't the red button, bro. The red button shit's over. That shit's dead, man. Can we start with the red button stuff already?
Oh, Drake's lawsuit certainly added to this.
Okay,
significantly. From my understanding, it was in play already, but with the lawsuit and people having to now show and reveal things because of the lawsuit, it certainly didn't help the labels or iHeart.
So what does this mean though for music moving forward? What does this mean for artists? What does this mean?
They'll find a fall guy and everything will be business as usual, and they'll find a new way to do it.
Right.
It's like any other business. I'm not even mad at the labels or radio. This goes on in any genre, business, shit. If we want to come down on fucking iHeartMedia and Universal based off paying for some songs, go down to Wall Street and see what they do at Chase Bank. Like, right. Somebody's going to be a fault. No, they're going to find one person.
It's nothing new.
There's not going to be a settlement here. I just think the feds, which is ironic because there's so much going on in the world, I think the feds are kind of fucking bored and are just running wild with Rico.
And the feds are bored.
Yeah.
That's interesting. With so much going on.
Yeah. Like, listen, we were the first people up here to condemn Puff and believe.
All right, so that's it for that one. Now let's get to DJ Akademiks' response to what Rory just said.
This albino boy need to shut his fucking trap. He's capping. Listen, this is why I hate speaking on these things, because, you know, Drake fans want me to give them.
What did he say?
This albino boy need to shut his fucking trap. He's capping. Listen, this is why I hate speaking on these things, because, you know, Drake fans want.
Yo, this man is sick, fam. What's wrong with this guy?
Want me to give them the narrative that they could repost me a million times? I don't give a fuck if they repost me. I'm just gonna be honest with what I think is the truth. The truth is this: this Radio Rico got nothing to do with Drake. Nothing. Okay. Now, has Drake's lawsuit made more eyes look at entities that are either fabricating, forcing, or allowing paid shit? Yes. Okay. But is it because, here's the thing, Drake is one of the most beloved artists that gets the most play historically over the last 15 years on radio. Y'all can't sit here, and I know this is a Drake fans like fallacy here. We can't sit here and say the radio is catching a Rico when the most artists they've played is Drake. So basically, you're hurting your own point by saying they're getting Rico'd. So they
tell that to Maul, please. Tell that to that little boy Maul. Ridiculous. All he does is ride nuts.
When the most artists they've played is Drake. So basically, you're hurting your own point by saying they're getting Rico'd. So they got paid to play Drake. No, but you don't believe that, right? So the point is this: they're not doing it for Drake, because Drake, unless Drake's an idiot, he wouldn't want radio to get Rico'd. And also, his plight isn't with radio; it's with bots, which is streaming. His plight is streaming. His fight is streaming. Actually, not plight, straight fight. His fight is with streaming. This idea of a red button, I think, honestly, and with all due respect to everybody involved, Mealy Mall, with all due respect to my guy, What's the Dirt, I don't think there's a fucking red button. There's no red button to press. Drake is suing his label, and Drake also believed that streaming companies that he helped build are playing games with him at this point.
Well, at least he said it, and we all knew the same shit. The red button was fucking Family Matters. That's it. And then he got desperate and upset and went to the lawsuit.
The red button is a marketing strategy. The red button is a marketing strategy, and nobody on planet Earth can tell me otherwise. I don't care. It is a marketing strategy. And when you hear people talk about the red button and how they're like, oh, nah, it's real. It's real. I've witnessed it. Bro, they're only saying that to protect that strategy because that's one of the best strategies that work. The better the artist is in terms of just like talent, streams, etc., is the easier the whole red button strategy is going to work. The bigger the artist, the easier it's going to work. The weaker the artist, the harder the whole red button situation is going to work. That whole red button idea is used for high tier artists strictly, A tier and S tier. Because when they say that, specifically for rap too, they don't really use it in pop. They don't say that in pop. They don't really say that in R&B. It's mainly for rap. Which just goes to show you how in marketing today, they want to prey more on controversy than the actual music. Because they're doing anything and everything to do something else to push the music than actually push the music. So when it comes to an A tier, S tier act and they say, oh, I got this red button, maybe I should push it. Or they'll post like a red button meme with the dude sweating like, oh, shoot, do I press the button? I don't know. Next thing you know, everybody tuning in on Friday for the new project. First week sales up. Strategy, it's it.
But we talking.
What's good, Mike? How you feeling?
About the same streaming companies he benefited from. So that's the thing. It's just like, dude, that's why it's one of the reasons why, not just why, but it's just not respectable at all. Because like Akademiks is saying right now, you've been the main beneficiary or one of the main beneficiaries of that system and way of doing business. Nobody's going to respect that now that you've just been on a receiving end of being screwed, right?
I think those two things have valid points if he's going to try to pursue it legally. I think not defamation. I think defamation should go towards Kendrick. I've always said this. Sue Kendrick for defamation. You could sue UMG for illegal business practices if you feel they devalued you to offer you less money. That's valid. And if you want to get at the DSPs about you feeling like they're doing unfair shit as well, cool. When did we ever start talking about radio? When did radio start mattering? Drake fans, with all due respect, y'all let's stay in reality. Don't get to K-Bot land, okay? Drake, nobody thinks that the reason why Not Like Us popped off was because of radio. I've never even heard it on the radio.
Thank you. Social media made Not Like Us pop. Not no radio. That's not how that work. It's cap. It's BS. Stop the cap. Simple. Like, let's be real right now. To J Tom's point, it's not necessarily to instigate. I wouldn't use the word instigate in that scenario. Because you're in that sense you're kind of assuming, oh, bro, come on, bro. Pull up. I got this project on me. What you got, bro? Lock in with us. This is going to be heavy. This is going to be fire. Y'all going to be playing this everywhere. I wouldn't say instigate. It's more, because you got to remember, business is business. Business is business. That's it. Business is business. Business is neutral. Business don't lean on sides. Business just walk, because business wants more money. Business wants revenue. That's all it cares about, bro. That's all it's ever going to be. So when you have that in the back of your mind, and now you look at this red button situation, it's doing exactly what it needs to do. And that's just to simply trick your mind. They tricking you with this. They playing on your emotions, what you feel in the moment. One of your favorite artists, if they talk about a red button, oh my God, are you serious? Say, for example, Lil Baby, because I know for a fact with that little social media stunt that he has talking about he about to retire. Imagine if he talk about a red button and then he drop a project. Do you understand what that finna do for his first week sales and his overall sales, overall units sold? Oh my God. It's going to be like he never left because people been begging music from him.
Honestly, I don't listen to radio. So let's not try to grasp for straws and grab a fake win by just claiming that, oh no, the Radio Rico is coming because Drake pressed the red button. Drake wasn't even on beefing with radio. Drake hasn't given a fuck about radio.
What's good, Susie? How you feeling? Hope you're enjoying yourself today on this Friday, TGIF type vibe. Family Matters wasn't a red button. His red button was the censorship and the court system. No. I'd have to say something else in that, for that, sorry. Because like I said before when I was talking about Family Matters, when it comes to that, remember, he went on Kai Cenat's stream. Think about what I defined the red button as a marketing strategy. He went on Kai Cenat's stream, and what he texted him, stay on stream. From that moment, Kai Cenat showed that to his chat, to his fans, his viewers. Multiple viewers on that. And then when he showed the text, more people pull up. And then when it hit 12 and you saw Family Matters on YouTube, everyone's like, oh nah, he said he gonna do it and he did it. Let's go hear it. Let's go stream it. Everyone's like, oh, I knew Kendrick was a liar. I knew he was cap. I knew he wasn't a real nigga. 20 minutes later, meet the Grams. I will never forget that moment. And I was at work when that happened too. Bro. When y'all over here on the Flex Mind Network, we're going to talk about that business. We're going to talk about the behind the scenes. We're going to talk about how things are going about, how things are working based on the knowledge that I have. And we're going to get to the real mess of this. I'm keeping it business, and business is business. That red button is a marketing strategy, brother.
Radio.
Well, wasn't they just complaining about that though? Because of the way they changed the charting on Billboard and not counting radio plays, and Drake making that post on IG about he gonna get his number one way or another. I mean, look, at the end of the day, the Drake stand, he talking about K-Boss. A lot of this is Drake stands, and then they'll try to find any way to spin some. Remember, they just went through this whole red button shit on the Iceman 3 string.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Only to come out the other end looking dumb as hell. So I get what he's saying.
Iceman 3, remember, they got What's the Dirt to say, oh, this is going to be a big one. What's the Dirt sat there like, yeah, I'm never going to listen to them again. I think in that sense, for Iceman 3, of course it's outside of radio, but that could be a payola situation too. Yo, I'll give you this much, just post this for us, and just hype it up a little bit, and you're going to get your payment. Easy money, right? Let's do it. Boom. Just like that. Multiple platforms. Red button, red button, red button. Pump fake.
But that's not been the narrative even coming from Drake and his camp.
Damn, I want to salad.
So one of the reasons it's being pushed, because What's the Dirt just said it. I was told something else. Remember, he was mad about the Iceman 3 string because he said that Drake's camp told him something. It was going to shake the industry. So that's the propaganda and narrative coming from Drake himself. It ain't just the fault of, even the Drake stands and shit that's pushing it. They're pushing it because he's putting it out there like that.
You know what Drake cares about is the places he goes to. Streams, streamers. Yes, I think he believes that Kendrick used bots on stream. But let's not claim any legal action about it happen. Is Drake influence, or that's Drake pushing the button? Let's relax. Radio been corrupt for a while. There seems to be trying to start some crackdown. If you want to give Drake the visibility or the credit of maybe raising visibility among these issues, I guess so. But if you think this is directly related to, or Drake is forcing the hand of the federal government to investigate radio, I think you're full of shit, and I think you're delusional, and I think you're dumb. If you believe Drake's lawsuit is the reason this is happening, I think you're stupid. I'm sorry. Also, the most played artist on urban radio for the last 15 years, add them all up, is going to be Drake. So, yeah, I just want to say this to Drake fans. I got to find an argument that is waterproof. This is not waterproof. This has a lot of holes. Nah, Drake pressed the red button. And Millie Ball, like, you even saying this, like, they're looking at you as a credible source for Drake now. You even saying this bullshit is the reason why some of this shit exists. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, it's funny.
But Akademiks, you're the biggest reason why actually these things exist. These terms, these ideas, this narrative. You pioneered all of this. Maul over there from New Rory and Maul. He's just one of your sons. You the father of this nonsense. You ever sit there and think of that? You birthed this. You. With your stream.
Hey, the only reason he calling it out because he don't like them dudes. He definitely don't like Maul. It's funny sometimes, man, to hear them speak sense, but then in the next breath say some total bullshit.
Come on, bro. And even then, you wouldn't even want to, like, I know Drake ain't a street rapper, but Drake don't like nobody say he's telling. That would be telling. Oh, Drake told the feds to go run up in these buildings. Huh? But even, bro, this is like so much mental gymnastics. This got nothing to do with motherfucking Drake. Maybe Drake's sued Spotify. Maybe.
Well, it might not have anything to do with Drake as far as him initiating it and being a part of it, which that's debatable. I feel like Drake's a scorned lover at this point. He'd do anything. When by that I'm just saying like figuratively between him and UMG and shit, but also it could have involved him if he's been the recipient and it comes out like that's going to at the very least put some asterisks by his success and the success of some of his songs if it comes out that he's been a huge recipient of this payola / money laundering scheme to get his stuff to be played so much. And I know Akademiks is making that distinction between radio and streaming. But do you think that he would be the beneficiary of just that in streaming and not radio and vice versa? No, man, it goes hand in hand.
Drake sued Apple Music, but Drake's been told about streams. He ain't never been told about radio play. Now, granted, is it probably part of his silent play? Maybe, because he's getting robbed from number ones by not having airplay recently. And I ain't gonna lie, he hasn't gotten mad.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. See, that's now you crossing the line right now. You got to bring it back onto the regular side because now you stepping into the wilderness right now, bro. You capping out your mouth heavy. Bring it back. That's not a good look for you, my boy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't keep walking that tightrope.
At airplay recently. He hasn't. I don't know why. But I thought it was because he was focused on streaming. Drake doesn't use a team. Drake just drops music. So, yeah.
Whoa. Run that back for me.
And I ain't going to lie. He hasn't gotten mad airplay recently. He hasn't. I don't know why. But I thought it was because he was focused on streaming. Drake doesn't use a team.
Drake ain't got no team? Now, this is from Akademiks, so I don't know if it's true. But, brother.
I don't know why. But I thought it was because he was focused on streaming. Drake doesn't use a team.
Really? Really? Because we didn't notice. Be so for real right now, bro. Be so for real right now. And I've been clocked it from time. Because with the movements that you are making, and I say this every time, don't make me put on my executive cap. When I put that on, I'm a different person. The moves that he was making in every moment that he had potential to seize in, you keep fumbling at every avenue. And it's getting tired, bruh. It's kind of getting sad. You, for being the person that you are, you have to have a team if you want to remain that guy. If you want to be that person. I'm talking about him specifically. Because we know how he was raised. All of us on YouTube, all of us in the hip-hop community, we know exactly how this man was raised. We don't need to say it, but you know. We all know. So for you to come around and say you ain't got no team, yo, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie, if I was on his team and he was gonna drop some sexy songs for you, bro, that would have been a 12-pack. You put way too many songs out. Bro, you really think that you can pull off something other artists can flawlessly execute, and that's just mindlessly drop music and your fans gonna love it? You are not Chris Brown. You are not a Breezyite or a Breezy whatever. You're not a Breezy fan. You're not one of them. You can't do that, especially now. You got exposed. You walking around as if, let me not say that. Look, all I'm saying is you got fully exposed, bro. This is a time where you need to lock in. Looking at Iceman now, that kind of confirms. And with this confirmation, you ain't got no team. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, bro. You ain't got no team, my God. And what was I asking for? For him to put a team together so he can fix himself up. Oh, my goodness. No team is crazy. No team is insane. At your level, that's the one thing you need. You need people around you like that for a team. Instead, you surround yourself with yes men. Like Young Thug. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Drake just drops music. So, yeah, he gets the streams. But to get a number one record, you're going to have to hire a radio team to work the record. He doesn't do it no more. That's why his records don't get a lot of airplay. And radio's been pay to play for a while. So when you stop paying radio, they're like, all right, we'll play you sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, part of it got to do with the quality, too.
Somebody said, I'm flipping on Drizzy. No, I'm not.
Who said that?
Drake never.
Who said that?
Somebody said I'm flipping on Drizzy. No, I'm not. Drake never said this is the red button. Drake never said I am.
But yo, Akademiks, if I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro, the same people that are sitting there saying, "Oh, you're turning on Drizzy is crazy." You gotta understand those same fans that are saying that to you, knowing that you are growing and evolving at the slow rate that you're growing at, you birthed them. They're your sons and daughters in your chat. The same ones that are tuning in to listen to you. Those are your sons and daughters. They've been learning from you for years. You produced this, especially in a society where they really don't want to do research at all. They just want to sit back and somebody do the research for them instead of them doing it for themselves. You birthed those kind of people in this society that we are in. And now they're looking at you like, bro, what are you even talking about right now? I thought you were Drake's #1 fan. It looks like you just turning on him. Ain't it crazy, bro? Oh, you can't make this up.
Gonna influence.
Again, I don't want to agree with that because it's been shown that information has come from his camp insinuating different red buttons, right? Or the red button is different things at different times up until this last time with the last Iceman 3 stream. And while What's the Dirt is not necessarily a credible source for a lot of things, I really don't have no reason to believe that he did not truly expect for something to be said or done in that stream because of what was told to him by Drake's camp, seeing how he's been in cahoots with them for so long, right? He seemed genuinely upset about that. So, and I haven't really seen anyone come out to contradict it, but, you know, take that for what you will.
It's a Radio Rico. It's y'all fans that are saying it. Y'all fans are coming up with theories to support these kind of cuckoo, and y'all do it on both sides, Drake and Kendrick, cuckoo agendas, thinking that everything has to do with Drake. No, it don't. Radio been corrupt.
But Akademiks, you made that conversation. You've made that idea be a conversation because of the things that you said, whether if you're lit or not. Flex, that's such a scary statement. I wasn't prepared for Father Act, but that's the reality, bro. That's the reality behind it. And I'm just speaking like facts. I'm not sitting here being woke in any kind of way. I'm just using my mind to decipher the behind the scenes. So if what I'm saying is hurting your heart, exit left, because that's not what I'm finna do. I'm not trying to dim that down. You crazy? We locked in.
However, an argument could be made through his corruption. It's only helped Drake, not hurt him.
Exactly.
Helped him, not hurt him.
Right.
So what are we talking about? Again, look at the lawsuit. The lawsuit talks about mainly streaming. Now it does talk somewhat about radio play. And yes, he did subpoena or try to subpoena iHeart. But generally his beef is with bots. Drake's beef is you allowed a song to go out that defamed me. Y'all all promoted it. And then these people have been allowing bots. We're not talking about radio stations. I'm on Team Kendrick. Bro, I'm called on Team Truth. I done told y'all.
Now? You're kind of late for that, my guy. I'm not going to lie. Kendrick
does a lot of the shit that Drake does. Like why y'all act? There's no good and bad. Like, what's up with y'all? It's about K-Bot getting unusual plays, huh? Honestly, I think the radio stuff, I think it stems from not even Power 105. I think it stems from what I've heard.
All right. He's kind of just going back and forth with the chat. We're going to end that right there. But, you know, apparently Maul has seen this paperwork, or not Maul, Rory. Seemed like Maul was saying he's seen it too. Rory claims to have seen names of people involved that he know. Who knows, man? We'll see. I wasn't really following this, so I forgot all about this even being a thing. Now, Rory's trying to say Drake's a part of it, at least as far as getting it started. Akademiks called cap and actually spoke some truthful things. It makes sense. The only thing is, even when it comes to Kendrick fans, yeah, there's some stands out there that be getting on some crazy stuff, but they're not the ones making up these narratives. Like, there's really no narrative that needs to be made up about Kendrick right now. What narrative is there? There's nothing being made up. If anything, they're just championing their guy and gloating a whole lot. I mean, like, what are they really making up? What is the so-called K-bots making up about Kendrick right now? There's been no proof at all of any DV happening. So, I mean, there's nothing being made up on that side. It's all been on the other side. And the source of a lot of it has been Drake himself. So that's where it's coming from, Drake. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll check y'all in the next one.
Kendrick Lamar has Drake fans in the ultimate checkmate known to man. Anytime Drake fans talk about Kendrick, of course, it's going to be in a negative light because they don't believe Drake should have lost. Cool. The reality is that he lost, period. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts. It's a period. But watch this now. Because of their high emotions and how they can't keep said emotions in check, when they speak with rage, anger, and confusion. You're sporadic. But remember, when it comes to promoting, regardless if it's positive or negative, you're promoting somebody. And the more that you keep Kendrick Lamar's name in your mouth is the more you're promoting that man, which is going to drive the streams. So when it comes to the whole stream situation, that is just natural. That's naturally growing. Let's keep it a stack. It's naturally growing. The more y'all speak is the more I want to go and listen to some Kendrick. Maybe I want to listen to Euphoria today because these dudes won't shut up. If y'all kept y'all mouth shut, watch what would happen to Kendrick. You will have your king again, but because y'all can't close y'all mouths and humble yourselves, look at y'all. That's crazy, ain't it? That's why it's the ultimate checkmate, because y'all won't shut up about it. Now look at you, sitting there used. It's ridiculous. What's good? Yo, Cousin B, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling, bro? We just talking about this little radio Rico, nothing too crazy, bro. But when it comes to the whole Rico situation, the whole payola situation, that's been happening. That's been happening for decades upon decades. I ain't gonna lie, that's been a thing. So for them to think about doing something now, I'm kind of shocked, because I don't think you guys are going to ever find anything, if I'm going to be completely honest. And don't even get me started on that red button again, because like I said throughout this video, the red button is a marketing strategy to convince people to go and listen to a project, whether if it's a single EP or an album. They use that red button idea to push something. Look at all the variables and examples that follows that. The Kai Cenat, stay on stream. What's the dirt? Putting out a post about Iceman episode 3 being like a red button kind of situation. Cap. That red button don't exist. The reason why it's still a thing is because the industry wants to make sure that they can continue to utilize a simple and easy marketing strategy. Remember, in the industry, they don't want to work like that no more. They're trying to minimize their work ethic, or their workload, and maximize their profit. Work less, make more. That's their motto, damn near. That's all they want to do. So for anybody that likes business or wants to be a part of the music business, you got to come to them with an idea where it's like, you can sit back on your chair and you can make this much amount of money from me. A little free game, nothing too crazy. That was a wonderful video by my humble opinion. Something good to listen to for today. Listen, when you come over here, I'm gonna talk my talk, man. I'm gonna talk my talk. I'm gonna have some fun when I do it. Don't get it twisted. We about to get into some music right now. It's been a while since I played some music, especially from Canada. But we about to get into some music just now. But understand these moments matter. These moments are necessary. These moments are learning periods. These are learning moments for us because now we can look at things differently. Do you understand how much the industry will change if you're educated? Think about that. The more that y'all are educated is the more likely the industry is going to change. Just think about that for a second. The more that y'all know is the more sly, the more work they got to put in, and the more creative they need to be so they can remain in power. Basically what I'm saying is that by educating yourselves, you're forcing them to do work when they don't want to do it. Just think about that. So damn, an hour? Oh my God, I just can't stop talking, bro. Jesus. What do I do? And I was like, what, a 26 or 24 minute video? Bro, someone play that song for me. I can't stop. But what can I say, bro? I like to speak about these things when it comes to the music industry, talking about artists, anything and everything that has to deal with music. That's my lane. I love it. I love it so much. I can't help it, you know? So, like I said, I'm about to get into some music. I'm going to be right back, though, because I got to go to the washroom, and then we're going to check out a new Canadian artist and listen to some John Kabongo and get back to some videos, and then we're going to call it a day, all right? Let me be back. I'll be back. I ain't taking too long. Don't worry. I'll be right back. Rush Hour 2, Chris Tucker. I'll be right back. careful when you drink that lemon water, boy. Man, y'all be careful when you drink that lemon water. That lemon water. Y'all be careful with it. All right, music. We gonna get into some good music. We gonna get into some good music today, bro. What we got? Gotta listen to that John Kabongo today. We gotta listen to that today. Spotify. Let's lock in. Excuse-moi. All right, Spotify. Oh no, Discord. Sorry, my fault. We gotta lock in on this Discord. No, I don't want to switch. All right, let's go over to Discord one time. Hope everyone's doing good. Like I said, y'all tapped in with the Flexing Mind Network. I appreciate y'all. Hey, listen, if you notice this thumbnail somewhere on my page, make sure you go ahead and check out that video. You might like it. Trust me. Glorilla got this man good on a Looking Boy beat. Who would have thought, bro? On a Looking Boy beat? Oh, yeah, you got him. You got him good. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got him good. So, with that being said, enough of this. I'm just so proud of my work. I put in work on this one. Like I said, we got a job to do. We got a job to do. I did say I was going to come in here with some new Canadian music for y'all. And we are looking at the lovely lady for today's vibe. I hope y'all got that high energy, that good energy, and open ears. Because right now, y'all about to be blessed with some amazing music. So, let me go ahead and roll up these sleeves a little bit more so we can lock in and get ready. As you can see, we have a new artist in front of us. Javier. Damn. I type in her first name and her full name pops up already. I like that. Let's go check out her YouTube one time. Let's see. Now, I want to give y'all a visual first. I want to start with a visual first, and then we're going to get into a little quick bio read. And we're going to go back and forth from the bio to the music, so we can give y'all some overall entertainment, so you don't bore y'all, you know? Now, like I said, when it comes to this artist right here, I hope y'all got something to drink. I hope y'all in a good spirits, good vibe, because this energy is going to be high. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. This energy about to be high. So, let me go ahead and hit this record button. We about to get started. We about to go lock in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly artist. Wait, how'd I call it again? The weekly Canadian Artist Spotlight Series. Now, we've dealt with a lot of artists on this series, strictly from Canada. But today's artist, I think a lot of y'all gonna like her. So, as you can see from the Discord, we got a little read. But before we get into that read, I want to get into the first song for today. And that song is Okay by Javier Mighty. With that being said, y'all tapped in with the greatest. It's the Flexing Mind Network, your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Come on, tap in with us, bro. Let's lock in. Let's go. Talk to me, girl. What you got?
Such a fucking fire hug.
Yeah.
We'll go up in apartment fucking 200.
Okay, pull it up. Let's do it again.
How about the bag of money? Look at my face is glowing. These niggas ain't real, they phony. Can't tell them which way we going. You fucking with me, we sparring. I already got a motive. Can't tell them what we smoking. It's funny, they think we joking. We moving like water, we flowing. We closing the seams, we sewing. Knocking down pins, we ballin'. I'm revving the engine, I'm letting it roar. Every day letting it rip. I'm on my own little way. Ain't no comparison in it. Niggas embarrassing. They stay competing with me and that shit hilarious. Ask them I'm serious. This shit ain't just a vibe, it's a whole experience. Okay, 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 okay.
What are you looking for in the perfect female?
She's gotta be perfect. Come on, perfect personality, pretty, but a fat ass too, respectfully.
I'm finna bend it over, I already know what she about to expect and I got some energy for you, little mama, a little respectful, a little improper. Gave her a neck massage to the ambiance and Antigua, her foot in the sauna. Take her to swim on the water, you'll see if it ain't about pleasure, I wouldn't involve you. Take her out to eat, but she want Domino's and Netflix. Fucking on her up poetic, origami in the Tetris. And she got a body of a goddess, every time I touch her it's electric. I go miles for her, put the kilos up cause I don't care about the metrics. I'm a heavyweight. Told her stay over, it's getting late. Ricky, I'm making you baby, I could be your getaway. Fuck you so crazy, you levitate. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all, but I think we got a powerhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a powerhouse on our hands, if I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to wash that dirt on your hands to deal with this artist, because she don't play. She don't play. Clearly, she sounds anointed. She sounds anointed, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. I like the energy. I like the vibe. I like the rawness. We need more of that rawness. We're missing that raw because we're playing characters here. Okay? We know who holds the spotlights. We're playing certain characters here because when those cameras are off, they do not act like that. I'm not dropping names. I'm just speaking honestly. And don't even get me started on that damn auto-tune because that is not for me. What's good, Slate? J Tom, I see y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's head over to Discord. We're going to learn a little bit more about this lady right here. So, with that being said, like I said before, Javier Mighty. Take a good look. Take a nice long look. Because we about to learn about who this woman is. Understand me. This ain't no lady we dealing with. This is a woman we are dealing with. You understand me? So, let's read this first paragraph and then we're going to get into some more music, all right? So, listen. Based out of Brampton. Y'all know Brampton. I think I talked about Brampton a couple times on this stream already. You be careful when you go into that city. Javier has spent a lifetime developing her skills as a songwriter, vocalist, producer, and performer, accumulating in a style of profound introspection and incisive socio-political critique. Her dynamic combinations of rap, song, and instrumental transition seamlessly from hip-hop to soul to Afro beats with her meticulous flow and cadence that transcends any traditional expectations of genre. Basically, she ain't afraid. She ain't afraid of genre norms, is what we saying here. Understand me? She likes to bend the rules. She don't play by the rules. She don't like laws. She likes to play with the laws. You can clearly tell by her demeanor, of her structure, how stoic, strong she looks as a woman. Powerful. Let's get into some more music, bro, because I don't wanna bore y'all, you know? What else can we listen to? Give me another music video. What else we got? Let's check out Double the Fun. Let's go. Ooh, let me change it, because y'all know me. I get excited. Let's go over to YouTube. Switch over. And get some more of this. W water droplet says ad lib, no doubt. All right, Double the Fun. Let's go.
grind on me totally, nigga. I don't do maybes or hopefully, nigga. Shit that I did, I swear nobody did it. Find me somebody that roll for me, nigga. I've been cold since the ovaries, nigga. Freaky old shorty like Jodeci, nigga. None of you niggas is known to me, nigga. This is the way it's supposed to be, nigga. I'm loving the funk. I'm doing my dance all day, all day. I double the stunts. She shaking that jump. Her friend like that 808s, always. Let's double the fun. And we'll double the funds. And we'll double the. I'm loving the funk. I'm doing my dance all day, all day. I double the stunts. She shaking that jump. Her friend like that 808s, always. Let's double the funds. And we'll double the funds. And we'll double the. My bad, we open the floodgates. My fans, they loving the feng shui. My dance, I'm doing it all day. My past, I leaving a junk mail. My gang, we captured in one frame. We know we making it one day. We score, we don't do the pump fake. We score, we don't do the We ride from morning to midnight. We ride the way till it feel right. No bluff, we always gon' get right. Show up, we don't need an invite. We live, we ready to ignite. Been up, but never been this high. Show up, we do what we feel like. Show up, we do what we. I'm loving the funk. I'm doing my dance all day, all day. I double the stunts. She shaking that jump. Her friend like that 808s, always. Let's double the fun.
I know that.
And we'll double the funds. And we'll double the. I'm loving the funk. I'm doing my dance all day, all day. I double the stunts. She shaking that jump. Her friend like that 808s, always. Let's double the fun. And we'll double the funds. And we'll double the. Double the trouble, she loving that. When I see trouble, I double back. Sipping the ginger and double jack. Watch how I flip it and you get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. I get the bars and number it. She want it all, she lick it and guzzle it. She follow the lines, coloring. Said with my chest, don't mutter it. Smile on my face when the budget hit. I need the check for the summer hit. No makeup, Pamela Anderson. Wake up and go to the Radisson. Food is her language, the Mandarin. I tell her to eat it up. Been on my grind on me totally, nigga. I don't do maybes or hopefully, nigga. Shit that I did, I swear nobody did it. Find me somebody that roll for me, nigga. I've been cold since the ovaries, nigga. Freaky old shorty like Jodeci, nigga. None of you niggas is known to me, nigga. This is the way it's supposed to be, nigga. I'm loving the funk. I'm doing my dance all day, all day. I double the stunts. She shaking that jump. Her friend like that 808s, always. Let's double the fun. And we'll double the funds. And we'll double the. I'm loving the funk.
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but Toronto sound good. Toronto sound good. I just gotta say that. Toronto sound real good. I'm not saying sound good to me. I'm saying sound good, period. And we need more artists to be on this kind of time. I understand y'all want to make music for y'all cliques. I understand you want to make music to be played in clubs around here. Key word is around here, or key phrase around here. But you got to understand, you are minimizing yourself if you are focusing on certain groups. You got to make music for the majority, not the minority. If you cannot understand that as an artist, especially when you're in the booth, please get out the booth because you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money on a pipe dream you're never going to see the light on. You got to stop. You got to stop. Enough is enough, man. Too many people, too many artists. They're playing with themselves. People around them, they get yes men before they even pop. Feeding them cap. Thinking, oh yeah, nah, this is what I got to do. Says who? Who you making music for? Them or everybody else? If you're making music for everybody else, make it that way. Simple. Let's try. Let's learn a little bit more about this artist, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so locked in right now, bro. Beats wavy? Very. Very wavy. Let's go ahead and learn more. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This paragraph kind of aggressive, if I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I probably read about half of it. We get to some more music. I'll catch up with the other half, and then we keep going. We going back and forth just learning about this artist right here, you know? So let's go ahead and keep going. 2019 saw Javier earn breakout success with her album 13th Floor, making her the first hip-hop artist and the first black woman to win the Polaris Music Prize, celebrating the best Canadian album of the year. But Mighty didn't stop there. With her Juno Award-winning mixtape, Stock Exchange, in November 2021, Javier made history once again as the first woman to ever win within the Rap Album of the Year category. Most recently, Javier was the only Canadian nominee at the 2022 BET Hip Hop Awards. Let me read that again. Hold on, because if y'all follow me, you hear me say, for Canadians, because we lack culture, the one thing we gotta do is that whatever genre that we in, we gotta dominate. So let me read that again. Most recently, Javier was the only Canadian nominee at the 2022 BET Hip Hop Awards within the Best International Flow category. Blueprint right here. This woman right here might be the blueprint for the city. If I'm going to be honest, aside from John Kabongo, because he's clearly good, aside from John Kabongo, and we're going to check out his album after, aside from him, she going to be the blueprint for all artists to follow. Cut the auto-tune. Focus on your bars. Focus on your flow. Keep it rap. And for the individuals that love hip-hop, keep it hip-hop. There's a reason why I separated the two. She the blueprint. 2022 international, what was it again? Best International Flow category. And she was the only Canadian nominee as a woman? Yeah. Blueprint. I like that. I like these little details in here. Recognition has spread internationally, garnering praise from the likes of Rolling Stone, Pitchfork, Grime Daily, Fader, Hot New Hip Hop, and so many more. In November 2023, hold on. Javier was featured on the viral song Trendsetter by Connor Price. Really? The song to date has amassed more than 36 million streams worldwide. And you know what? I'm going to read the whole paragraph. Screw it. I'm locked in right now. In May of 2024, Javier embarked on a European tour with a couple dates in the UK, Denmark, Ireland, Germany, and how you say that? Prague? Supporting Shabazz Palaces. In August of 2024, Javier's single Double the Fun, which we just listened to, fire track by the way, single/video was released to global support by Spotify. Javier made more noise by hosting and performing in the first ever Billboard Canada Woman in Music in September 2024. She's been moving. All right. Let's see what else we can get into. Big bad gal this, Jesus. Dangerous this one. Goodness gracious. All right. Let me see what other music videos we can check out from her. Because we're clearly dealing with a force from Toronto. So, let's go ahead and check out. Let's check this one out. Oh, it is.
It's a shame you let me down. The way you did. She said she don't even wanna talk. Every day she's staring at the clock. Yeah. Can't I let her lose a lot? I let you get too low. How do I let you know that I wanna change? Let's stay the same. Put me back in control.
Chris Brown, Sleep at Night. If you guys watched the Chris Brown Warm Embrace video, at the beginning of Warm Embrace, Chris Brown featured a preview of a track before he dropped his Breezy project. That track was called Sleep at Night. his neo soul song. I think that was the first. No, raw R&B. He dropped a raw R&B song before he played Warm Embrace. Amazing sound, by the way. Let's keep going.
Your knees, when you was level with me. You find alone, but you better with me. I got your back when you have a bad day. Hold it all in and you bend it to me. Tell you let go of your stress from the week. Touch you so I get it wetter for me. I put the pedestal under you, hun. How you gon' act like you settled for me, bitch? I'm in your head, I'm in your mind, I'm in your mata. You thought this shit would be perfect, huh? You want Hakuna Matata. Stuck in the dance like a salsa. Bachata. You wanna leave, that's a vibe till I pop up.
Where'd that little pop come in?
You want some. You don't know what you, I know you want me. Girl, I be making you weak. You know what they say, I'm a freak.
Who produced this? Oh, shoot. Oh. Who produced this? Whoever produced this song is smart. Whoever, listen, I need to hear that little cut in again.
I'm a freak.
Paraguay. Was it Paraguay?
Cool enough, yeah, she thought and cold. She over me, so I've been told. Deal with the punches, I rock and roll. No, I'm OT on the road. Still, you be all I've been thinking about. You making money, it goes. Loyal to the end, cause I'm 10 toes. Ain't got time to feel envy or any emotion, cause I'm empty. I don't got your love, I understand it. More importantly, you gon' respect me. I'ma need a motherfucking Grammy. Acting like I'm good for the Emmy. Two-door Jeep on the 4Gs. Yo, I swear these days I'm looking sexy. You don't know what you, I know you want me. Girl, I be making you weak. You know what they say, I'm a freak. Shorty, she a dancer. I just wanna get behind a shorty, she a dancer. I just wanna get behind a shorty, she a dancer. Damn, she a dancer.
Whoever produced this was smart. The reason why they're smart is because to have that club. So watch this now. There's clearly two versions to this song. Maybe both versions are not released. But watch this now, because if you depending on the club that you are in, and I put emphasis on depending on the club that you are in, and I know it's not Paraguay, and depending on the club that you are in, you're going to hear this. So, traditional clubs, you're going to hear it. But in those other house clubs, those little raves, you can also hear that too. And there's an audience. Honestly, I'm going to be careful with this one because I could be wrong. But there might be a bigger audience for rave nightlife than there is for club nightlife. For club nightlife, watch this now. There are more opportunities for the club to go to the club. For raves, there's not that many opportunities. But in the same breath, they have way more people at those functions than an actual club. So I may be wrong, but the numbers could be close, but I still say the rave lifestyle, nightlife, especially in Europe, might be bigger than the regular club nightlife. But the fact that she's in both worlds and it's displayed on this song is so smart. That is so smart. Blueprint. I'm going to call her Blueprint. I'm calling her Blueprint from now on. I ain't going to lie to you because, wow. Wow. All right, let's finish up this last paragraph so we can just sit back and just enjoy this music. It's in Czech Republic? Bet, because I wouldn't know. I've never been there before, so I'm sorry if I got that word wrong. From performance invitations by massive European tastemaker Color Studio, which is big, to BBC One's Jack Saunders proclaiming, I just cannot find anything as good as Javier Mighty, to crushing the 5 fingers of death on the legendary show Sway in the Morning. We're listening to that next and being invited to do it again in September 2023. Javier Mighty is unstoppable. Mighty pushes forward, continuing to carve out spaces that boldly defy gendered expectations for women in hip-hop. Unyielding and irresistible, Javier Mighty will be heard. Damn. Bro, Noah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna get it, bro. I've never seen that before. I've never heard of that place before. The fact that she's going to places I've never heard of, that's fire. But I'm sorry, I ain't gonna get it, bro. So you're gonna have to let that one go. That's all that is. Sway in the Morning, though. Let me check that out. Oh, there it is. So, whoa, there's how many now? Hold on. Questions Freestyle, Stay in the Morning, Talks new album. Okay, so that's the interview. And over here we got, okay, the freestyle. So we're going to check out both. So what's this one now? This one's 5 years ago. But that's the interview. I just want the freestyle. Canada was so save rap is hilarious. There's her colors. So we're going to, okay, so we got some things to check out here. Let's check out this one.
Speaking of sound check, I feel like
Sway in the Morning. Sway in the Morning. Is that what we're doing? What's good, Ron? We just checking out some new Canadian music. Sway in the Morning. Say less. Let's go. Queen of Canada dropped bars on Sway. Javier's Heat. Sway's Universe.
Speaking of sound check, I feel like we should do a mic check right now.
Oh, word.
Mic check. Mic check. Hold up. Let's check the levels real quick. Mic check. Hold up. Where are we right now? We got the one and only Javier Mighty, the Queen of Canada. We gonna run with that, y'all?
We gonna run with the Queen of Canada? I like that.
Queen of Canada.
Do it.
The Queen of Canada. Javier Mighty is here, citizens. She's done this before. She's no stranger to bars. That's what she does. She put together similes, metaphors, syllables, conjunctions, adverbs, pronouns, nouns, predicates, and adjectives. That's what she does. Her name is Javier Mighty. His name is DB. DB, drop a beat on her. You in the belly of the
Let's
almost fell over.
Jeez, that energy. What an intro.
Come on.
Turn me up. Turn it up. Yeah.
Meltdown.
Sway in the Morning.
We rapping on Meltdown?
Tracy.
Take off when the beat drop, when the beat hit. I'm the 1 to the 2, 3. I'm the prefix, blueprint, sorta like Jay. I'm a remix, shoot straight. Yeah, I like to race. I'm a speed stick. Niggas trip when they hear me spit, then they eat shit. Cause I'm real. I don't even gotta be on street shit. Half these rappers deep fake. Who you buy your streams with? About who you line your team with? That's some weak shit. It don't mean shit. Numbers based on ploys and plots. Grown bitch in this game with boys. They tots. 3 years ago, I did my first way. 2 years ago, I dropped my first tape that won a Juno. Stock exchange, yeah, I dropped them by the grace of God. I won, nigga, now that's how you raise your stocks. Too many shorties, now I'm gay. Haram 21, savage ways to play the game. On God. wrist, no chain, but I bought a house, I stunt different. Been a girl, but I love women, I fuck different. The money new, but the love isn't, my love isn't. My aura solid, my trust isn't. Sway, I was at the top of the pandemic. Since then I've been working, like this was academics. I got my brand right, worked on my aesthetic. And I train my wrist, ladies, I do calisthenics. Do a handstand on her, made a man ran on her. Intimidate a nigga cause they can't stand on her. That lag badge on them, I'm the type to finish. I just learned there ain't no value when you fight with pigeons. So yeah, I had to return, I'm back with a sermon. I don't be lacking with words, I'll actually hurt them. These bars crack through your back, then pack through your sternum. I had to eat, yeah, I starve them, I had to desert them. Fold these niggas like a crepe, I had to desert them. Same time I'm getting bags, I had to secure them. I bought that Jeep, I had to insure it. In this life, there's wants and needs, I had to insert them. Now I see the details like damn you a Virgo. And I'm running from these tramps like Disco Inferno. Who my dog and who is not, I had to determine. Let me talk, let me cook. Who my dog and who is not, I had to discern it. Off to Europe again, I'm practically German. Hold up. Off to Europe again, I'm practically German. What else I gotta do to prove I'm attracted to working? I ain't slept with no execs, I'm actually indie. Never won no damn awards cause they happen to pick me. It's cause I'm ill at the craft. New album, Crying Crystals, I delivered a smash. I be living out my dreams with additional cash. It's crazy cause from my view, ain't no ceiling with fans. 2021 was my ceiling, no. Y'all don't feel my pain. A catheter was in my vein. Infection in my blood and it spread to my heart. Then that motherfucker spread right to my brain. Had a couple strokes and my organs tried to tap. Had to drop an album while not knowing if I passed. Now I notice all the ways I'm holding myself back. The target, I ain't loading any blanks. Swear I'm focused and I'm back. Yeah.
Almighty, what the hell just happened?
You called it a queen of Canada.
I have never seen somebody pause, take a sip of water in the middle of the freestyle, drop back on beat.
Keep going. Are you serious? Oh nah, bro. Oh nah. Oh nah, bro. Oh nah, bro. Oh nah. Nah, this blueprint. Forget your name is not Havia, whatever. Your name is not that. Your name is Blueprint. Your name is Blueprint from now on. If I see you on the street, your name Blueprint. You understand me? That's your name. Blueprint. Period. You got me effed up, bruh. Are you kidding me? Kim Nixton, I appreciate you for your subscription. Thank you. Why did that rhyme? Noah, I'm listen. I'm just locked in, bruh. I'm just locked in. What a coinky dink. Like, so now that we learned some more about Havia, my fault, because you know I'm not perfect with words. I'm just a guy. What else can we listen to by her? Here's another freestyle, Pursuit freestyle. Let's go. Y'all know I'm a fan of those. Let's go. Big Canada, big Blueprint. The Answer. Lock in. Tony Parker.
Really one of one to these youths, let's discuss it all. Something like a red button, y'all in the trouble zone. Been the boogeyman, scaring mans that I snuck up on. I don't know the speed limit, just put your buckle on. We had a time, so you know what was once upon. Como te quiero, got some Spanish to brush upon. Knew I had
Say that again.
So you know what was once upon. Como te quiero, got some Spanish to brush upon.
Oh yeah, she the one. She the one. One more time. She the one. One more time.
We had a time, so you know what was once upon. Como te quiero, got some Spanish to brush upon. Knew I had a head since I got me a honey bun. Doubling the fun, shit, I got me another one. Gotta move smoother, you fumble it. Been in solid state, I won't have to recover it. Tried to shave a lot off the top of my publishing. Make it make sense, make that piece of the puzzle fit. I just made a deal with the demons I hustle with. Y'all just do your best, look to me and I'll double it. I just write the beat, basically a percussionist. I just gave him heat, handle me with an oven mitt. I see your brand, but like the glove, it doesn't fit. Never signed a job, yet I thrive, I ain't shucking it. I'ma make you mine, I ain't trying to double dip. But I ain't gonna lie, one is something I struggle with. Yeah, and this is just what I'm feeling lately. Came a long way from uploading the CD, baby. Hard to clear the trash out, just call me the cleaning lady. By any means, military minded, the Swedish Navy. I have visions of success and I see it daily. Give yourself some time to lie down if you're feeling shaky. Nuts and bolts and nails, that's the diet I'm eating mainly. I know on my lines, I guess I'll be the leader lady. About to take off, better make sure you see it safely. Shit about to blow like my gut when I'm eating dairy. I've been in the gym lifting weights that I need to carry. I am not a nice guy, that's how you get treated crazy.
Lactose.
Y'all gon' need to plate up on my sauce. I just bought it and I don't know what it costs. Before I leave the house, I clean my sneakers. Where the fuck would I be going without my reefer? Ain't no hand-me-downs, ain't no down the line. Tired of them niggas getting out of line. I don't got no doubts, that's the bottom line. Time is ticking, who I think you out of time. We about to get it poppin' like baking soda. I see the gateway, the joy and the gates is open. Tryna brush the dirt off over here, we be shaking shoulders. On my chicken man, we be taking over. Walk in, confetti, I'm winning already. Whatever you did, I did it already. I'm seeing the rares, I think that I'm Jesse. I'll dish you away on mama, cause niggas is petty. I'm in pursuit, nigga.
Y'all heard that pop too, right? That better not be what I think it is. I ain't got no time for that ish. This girl different, bro. This girl is different, bro. Different. She's spitting, bro. Facts. Bro. Why is it that I have to go and find these artists? Why are they not delivered to us? Yes, I know. We've spoke about this already. I know. In today's society, we got to go and look for that music. I get that. But the problem with Canada is that it's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. A woman like this, with this talent, this capability, this drive, this ethic, everything, should be a superstar here already. People should know. So what my question is really asking is what's going on with the algorithm here? That's what I want to know, because I don't get it. This is supposed to be a superstar. See, she should be booked to play at universities. That's a great way to branch out. She should be played at universities, man. What are we doing here? What's going on? Why isn't she not popping? I'm asking the important questions because I need the answers. Let's get into the next video. What we got? Honey bun, room service. Let's go. Quickie, don't do that, bro. Don't walk in here like that.
Another one. And another one. Thought you was the one, you just another one. Thought I wasn't nothing, but I'm number one. I'm like Lauren Hill, I'm just a younger one. I be hucking bands, I got my money tucked. If that ass is fat, I'm tryna fuck it up. Hop up in the bunk and we could buddy up. Maggie gang, but shorty call me a honey bun. This is that shorty you should study from. 6-pack like I got a tummy tuck. Bury niggas, then I dug them up. Just to show these niggas what I'm drumming up. Fuck it up. Work hard, that's why my luck is up. That is not a real. I'll be honest, I don't see you niggas. What is y'all to me? Honda Civic started fucking up. Now I buy the Jeep. Used to wanna be a fucking star. Now I'm on the screen. All these years I let you niggas talk. Now I'm about to fucking scream. All these years I couldn't see the light. Now I got a fucking beam. Thank you, plug, for the la-la. Spicing up my life like masala. Don't need nothing but yourself, that's on my mama. Hypocrite, I'm in Balenciaga.
Thank you, plug, for the la-la.
She making flag back there,
like masala.
Rotted.
Don't need nothing but yourself, that's on my father. In the rain, I'm dripping in that Prada. Dripping from my head to my toe. I forgot the days when I was broke.
Hold on just a minute for me. Can you tick tock? Can you flip it on me? Can you turn back down to slowly. You the only one ever did it for me. Hold on just a little for me. For me. Can you hold on just a little for me? For me. Yeah, you know you're too perfect. Come close, yeah, you make me too nervous. D&D, we don't need no room service. Make you scream, you become a new person. Yeah. For you, I don't need permit. Turn it up, speed it up, and reverse.
Hold on.
When you come, you gon' see your true purpose. I'm still number one, speed dial, don't switch it. For you, I will fight any fine or ticket. Put you in design, I ain't got no limits. Please don't give that peasant of a guy your ditches. Fuck that nigga, baby, we could get flirty. You know how I do, baby, we could get dirty. We could hit the club, baby, we could get sturdy. I'd do anything for you, but you don't deserve it. Yeah, you know you're too perfect. Come close, yeah, you make me too nervous. D&D, we don't need no room service. Make you scream, you become a new person. Yeah. For you, I don't need permit. Turn it up, speed it up, and reverse it. When you come, you gon' see your true purpose.
Wind up your waist, make me give you a shot. Make you forget enemy that you want. You everything, yeah, the cream and the crap. So you should fuck with the team at the top. Wind up your waist, make you forget enemy. You everything, yeah. So you should fuck with the team at the top.
That ticky-tack make me so excited. My enemy, you can't stop this smiling. Your love for me, you gon' make me find it. This Hennessy, you gon' make me violent. I try to let you go, I tried it.
Wind up your waist, make you forget, and you everything, yeah, you everything.
Wanna bust up all the tension. It's your body that I wanna press on. Why you being extra? I don't want you looking at no next man. Hold on just a little for me. Can you tick tock? Can you flip it on me? Hold on just a little for me. Yeah, you know you're too perfect. Come close, yeah, you make me too nervous. D&D, we don't need no room service. Make you scream, you become a new person. Yeah. For you, I don't need permit. Turn it up, speed it up, and reverse it. When you come, you gon' see your true purpose.
Wind up your waist, make me give you a shot. Make you forget enemy that you want. You everything, yeah, the cream and the crap. So you should fuck with the team at the top. Wind up your waist, make you forget enemy. You everything, yeah. So you should fuck with the team at the top.
I have a great question. Teacher, excuse me, professor. Hi, professor over here. I got a great question. Why haven't I heard this? Why haven't I heard this? I'm asking for a friend. Why haven't I heard this? Canada is effing up in so many different avenues. It's not funny. Do you understand? I had to run out the room to find a lighter. I had to go and find a lighter for light. Me have to find a lighter for light. That's how good the song is. Yo, Sean, relax, bro. Yo, Ron, relax, brother. Ron, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Don't do that. Hey, Noah, put that on your YouTube music playlist. Are you crazy? Nah. I don't care what her name is. Her name is the blueprint to me. She is the blueprint. All these rappers in Toronto, y'all need to pay attention to this one. There are certain rappers that I'm going to say, y'all good. Quasi's one of them. John Kabongo's one of them. Julius X, he's up there. He's up there. Forever Friday is in his own lane. Toby's in his own lane. Andre's in his own lane. Ardeen is in his own lane. The ones that I have chosen for rappers around Canada are good. But for the rappers that I have not said, y'all need to pay attention to this one right here. From awards to nominations outside Canada. Y'all need to pay attention outside Canada. That's the kind of goals y'all are supposed to be achieving. When you sit down and you decide and tell yourself, from this day forward, I'm going to be an artist. One of the goals that you need to list under that is to have awards and nominations outside the country. That's what you need to strive for, because that's what's going to put you into the stratosphere. What a track. What a track. My God, how much time do I have? What a track. Yo, Niger Beak with the Prime Boys influence, dog. What's wrong with this guy? Jesus. What other songs we want to listen to by her? What other songs we want to listen to now? And how long ago this song came out? This came out 2 years ago. This came out 2 years ago. This came out 2 years ago. This shit is 2 years old. Oh, my brain. I cannot compute. Cannot compute. This came out 2 years ago, and we're just hearing about it in 2025. What is going on in this country? What is going on? 2 years ago. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me go over to our YouTube page again, because I cannot understand what is going on here, bruh. I don't get it. Oh, she was at the Chris Brown concert? Crazy. All right, what other music video? Maybe like one more music video, and we're going to charge it to the game. But my goodness gracious, are you serious right now? Gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be kidding me. This one sounds interesting. Churchill Downs. Wait, she had a Colors performance. I gotta check out the Colors performance. All right. I'm gonna check out Churchill Downs, and then we're gonna get to the Colors. Wait, who? Nah. What was the Colors performance though? It's definitely a good song.
Hey, too many men work on parts of things. I'm working on the whole fraction, 4 over 4. I'm falling like a black man to Florida folk. Still, I never conform for majority folk, formerly known as the Mighty. The stars are aligning brightly, I grind harder than most. This process taking longer than I hoped it would go. Been on the tip, on the brink, I'm abnormally close. And abnormal the most. Either I'm weird to these niggas or a token of hope. So far away from a regular, I'm rolling a stone. I'm a star, you a hater, and I'm hoping you choke. They lock niggas like me out, but I open the door. They ask how you get in. Well, first of all, the culture mine, I'm the origin boy. The story of coming from nothing, that's the story I live. The music that I make is just a toe in my skin. I can't fail, nigga, nothing fuels me more than my fears. Polaris and Prism, who doing more than I did? Sitting at the Junos, I was hoping I'd win. I won, baby, wonder where I'll be in 4 or 5 years. Conflicted cause my purpose ain't feminine. I don't think I'll end up with no children or get a man. Married to the game, ain't a thing more important than this. Problem is nothing could ever matter more than my kids. Sacrifices, light dimmer. And it's a 2-part problem, nigga, I like women. I work with the universe, I don't fight with it. Nigga, I'm accoladed, I like winning. Gotta find me, then I'll find you. Had to find me, then I found you. I want you as bad as you seem to want me. Hey, maybe it's cause I'm hot like the kettle, yeah. You don't ever block my rentals, yeah. You patient when I talk my treble, yeah. Only player on my level, yeah. I only wanna buy no rental, yeah. Made me wanna ride no pedal, yeah. Baby, drink the water. How else I'ma feed my fine rose petal? Yeah. Navigator took me in the wrong direction. I thought I was looking for a strong connection. Wanna be a woman, wanna be the best thing. All that work I put in got you always texting. You ain't gotta pray for me, you are a blessing. You ain't gotta pay for me, I write them checks in. You ain't gotta bait for me, you always tempting. But why you wanna rage with me, I thought I'd check in. Me trying to make it perfect, made it not. You ain't gotta say a word to really say a lot. All the fundamentals, they're like you afraid of God. You ain't even a question like a maybe, maybe not. Make it hot, yeah you is, cause I say you are. Main plot, and you swoon when I play guitar. Main squad, they approve of the way you are. But I wasn't really down to do days apart. Cause I thought if we argued, then shit is not real. My God, if there's problems, it's best I'm not here. But you said it's better, you'll miss me some. Then when I pull up, you'll give me some. And it's regular, we fighting over comical shit. Drank wine, I ain't put away the bottle and shit. It's a clash over simple astrological shit. But I'm a sage, I ain't worried about the nominal shit. Ayy, now we cussing bad with a tropical twist. This shit is trash, but the garbage is lit. Why do we argue? I promise I'll dip. Cause if I say sorry, I'm sorry, that's it. All of these fans, they be all on my... Why would I waste my time? Then I thought, man, you the one and that's it. That's why I made you mine. Maybe it's cause I'm hot like the kettle, yeah. You don't ever block my rentals, yeah. You patient when I talk my treble, yeah. Only player on my level, yeah. I only wanna buy no rental, yeah. Made me wanna ride no pedal, yeah. Baby, drink the water. How else I'ma feed my Maybe because I'm hot like the kettle, yeah. You don't ever block my rentals. You patient when I talk my treble, yeah. Only player on my level. I only wanna buy, I don't want rentals. You make me wanna ride without a pedal, yeah. Baby, drink the water. How else I'ma feed my fine rose petal, yeah.
She said, this shit is trash, but the garbage is lit. This shit is trash, but the garbage is lit. I'm speechless, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say right now, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what to say right now. I really don't know what to say. I just don't got no words. I ain't got no words, man. I ain't got nothing to say. Yo, she the blueprint. She the blueprint. This is the one the city needs to study. This is the one Canada needs to study. This is a force, a powerhouse. Danger. Oh my God. She the future. She the future. Toby. Javier. My God, man. My God. Hey. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. This week, for this weekly Canadian Artist Spotlight series, yeah, she dangerous. She dangerous. She is dangerous. She is dangerous. She is very dangerous. A lot of the guys here, a lot of the men here, take notes. Men, women alike, take notes. Because she's clearly taking her notes. She studies herself. She studies her genre. She studies the craft. Take notes. Oh my God, man. John Kabongo, bro. Jesus. Jesus, bro. I gotta just sit back for a second because what just happened? What just happened? Who is this lady? Who is this woman? Why haven't I heard about her before? That I knew Churchill. See, I knew Churchill Downs was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be that good. I did not know. I couldn't say anything about it. That song was... I don't want to say perfect. I don't want to say perfect, but that song was just... I had nothing to say. I had nothing to say at all. That song left me speechless. I'm looking at the Colors performance. That's leaving me speechless. I'm like, yeah, we can wrap up here, man. That's it. That's it. This girl is the blueprint, man. She is the blueprint. Because, my God. If y'all were to hear the kind of music that comes out of here, you'll be stressed out like me. Understand me? Y'all be stressed out like me right now. I'll tell you that much. Oh, my God, bro. What did I just witness? What did I just witness, bro? What did I just witness? I got you. I got you. Havaya. I got you. Havaya Mighty. She got me with Churchill Downs, man. She got me bad with Churchill Downs. She got me bad, bro. And I can't relate to anything she's saying because she has her personal preference when it comes to her. And on top of that, she's a woman. I can't connect with that. But my God, man. She got me with that. That was good. That was so good. That was so good. And that's all I gotta say, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about her. I don't know. Nah, don't kill me, Josh. Don't kill me, but wow. Wow. So we got this John Kabongo EP. Nah, let's lock in. Switch up energy. We left that energy for her. We're gonna give John Kabongo new energy. Come on, bruh. All right, let me go ahead and record this one. I'm going to record this one as well because I told him that I was going to sit here and do a reaction to his tracks. Now, 4 of them, I should say, are already out. But there's 3 new songs on here. So, for this EP, this 20-minute EP, let's go ahead and lock in. This one for the city. This one for John Kabongo. Shout out John, the conglomerate. I see you around there with TDE, bruh. I see you around there. I'm paying attention, bruh. I'm watching you, my guy. Let's go ahead and lock in with this first track. 818 Pressure. Let's go.
The flesh comes from the earth, and the flesh goes back to the earth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, more sacrifices, less talking. Rest in peace, the legend coming out of Slauson. My dog Coda walked me through the avenue. It's none but respect for the West, but I know they love me too. It's crazy to think that I made it this far. This star never gonna fade away like a Knicks guard. And all of my doubters, I won't forget y'all, cause they was passing up on them just like they Chris Ball. When I was 50 pointers every time I spit. Can't nobody block my blessings, they could just assist. Yeah, I need a padded cuffing up my wrist. Never had it, but it's coming, I ain't got a trip. Yeah, you know it's all for the capital going up, but I know they thought my moves would be lateral. It's really destiny, ain't nobody that's next to me. I know God blessing me, that don't stop him from testing me. Changing habits to change the tax bracket. Last laugh is never gonna be united with Jack Rabbits. When that tortoise slow and consistent. Thought you had your moment, but really you missed it. Yeah, my mother never quit, it's really in my blood. I'm dream chasing, thinking about my little cuz. Left the continent young with no parental figure. Sacrifices you make when you're trying to make it bigger. You know he gifted, but still gonna work like he isn't. The art that I exhibit is strictly for the exquisite. Get with it or get you a different view. Still the same old Jonathan, still with the same crew. Nothing changing and it never will. I'm still eating square boys when I get a deal. You said I ain't the coldest, so that's how you feel. But dog, I really am the coldest if we being real. Had to step out my city to check the temperature. It's really y'all love from the coast, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, hip hop till my lips stop moving. Send us to a disc jock, make the pit rock. Somebody send this song to Pete Rock too. We got here because of legends, shot the C Smooth. The rap phenomenon, boy, don't act confused. And like I told you, I'm from Blake, I could never lose. For the genre, for the capital, 818 Pressure, shift.
Don't sit there and just say for the genre like that. That's crazy. For the genre, tough. And yeah, Josh, I see you paying attention. The shift for a Canadian artist, the shift. That's why I said he's good. There are certain artists that I can look to and rely on and say, you're good. Keep going. Keep flourishing. Keep being great. But other artists out there, them auto-tune loving y'all need to cut it out, man. This ain't 2008. It's not 2009, man. Grow up. Grow up, man. Enough is enough, man. It's getting just a little ridiculous now. Jesus. Next song, My Side.
Yeah. Put it up, pen and I put it up, pen and I'm picking my side. I will put in position to get at my people be watching with pride. How you gonna tell me you love me, but really you hate me inside? I feel the shit that my body, we taking it straight to the sky.
Yeah, that a business, that a giving the people that feeling. Try to pick me apart when I win it. Pick and choose when they talk about the feelings. They were tripping, acting like this is not the beginning. All the story that need to be told. This is shit for the real get attention. Distance, keeping my distance. Recognize you I fall when I'm keeping my distance.
Now trying to figure out how to get paid. They were like, maybe you should go another way. Them boys thought that I would fade. I'm still in a cut himself made, don't care. Put it up, pen and I put it up, pen and I'm picking my side. I will put in position to get at my people, we watching with pride. How you gonna tell me you love me, but really you hate me inside? I feel the shit that my body, we taking it straight to the sky. Yeah, like Johnny, take the fast way. It'll get you through the bad days. Mama asking what you mad for. Told her she can't be in that place. Told her she can't be in that place. That place, that place. Had to lose what I had just to get it back. I was born for the ends off the vocal track. 905 for the rap, but I'm done with that. In the chapter I'm watching on paper stack. Everything that I did up to now was a lot, but don't need a clap. I can say it's just rapping, just do it for stats. That was never the path on my Google Maps. Took my mental up to another level, cause I gotta do a lot for my side. Can't fumble in this life, humble in this life. Don't wanna die for my pride. Might lose, but I'm always gonna try. I never be the one that give up on God. Telling my story, but I'm never gonna stop. On every record, they're gonna feel my heart thrive. They still swag and walk around like they invented it. They saying that when I be getting in my element. It's in my DNA to win again and win again. She said it's love, but it's lust with a dividend. They can't hold me down, cause I'm really him. They can't clone me, don't never be a synonym. Really raised in a trench where the bullets leave this in a young, and I rose to a giant. Pin it up, pen and I put it up, pen and I'm picking my side. I will put in position to get at my people, be watching with pride. How you gonna tell me you love me, but really you hate me inside? I feel the shit that my body, we taking it straight to the sky.
Hey, when that violin came in, I was locked in, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like that one a lot. I'm not gonna lie. What's good, Anthony? How you feeling, bro? Some artists walking whackness. Facts. No Prime Boy slander. You're not slick. Hush up. F-tier songs we're not promoting. Google in the big 2025. Hey, fact. All right, so let's go ahead into the next track, The Capital. Okay. Okay. If the song is named like that, then this must be serious. Let's go.
I put it on the line for the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international. I put it on the line for the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international. Yeah. 40 Blake Street, you know I'm always reppin'. In the East, I got some brothers on road steppin'. In the West, they show me love like I'm born in Weston. Growing up downtown, I learned a lot of lessons. Rule number one, don't ever tell a lie. I'm from the South where the facts get magnified. I could never rap cap if I even tried. Doing that gon' leave me cooked, they gon' say I'm fried. That's fried. And that's just the way I like it. If I didn't type it, probably won't recite it. King Street night shifts, thinking about a life switch. Taking low prices, knowing that I'm the nicest. To me, I said the screw face, got a new face. Too cold to gatekeep, I'm like the toothpaste. giving a breath of fresh air. Young Prince will on my way from the block to Bel Air. I put it on the line for the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international. I put it on the.
I feel like this song, if you had an R&B artist on this one, somebody that can just sing for your ad libs and just give a little bit of background. If you had an R&B artist that can lend you that they can lend you their voice, this one would have flew. This one would have flew. That's the missing piece for this one.
For the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international. Yeah, I'm a product of the city grit. Could feel that in my voice every time I spit. Could have turned into a joke trying to chase a hit. But I'm running long distance for the ribbon split. You could ask about me being certified. Even when I drop low, I kept my head high. Yeah, that's a confidence you gotta have. When you grow up in a box where they throwing jabs to test your mental, throwing back for credentials. Meeting my potential, fear God is essential. So many days in Falstaff trying to find my path. Was in the East doing numbers like I'm good at math. Who would have thought the hoop star could be a rap legend? Ask Jaden cause he knew it in like grade 7. Doing it the way they need to see it done. My city can't take a loss if it made the one. I put it on the line for the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international. I put it on the line for the capital. A young ain't gotta shine for the capital. Had to wait my time for the capital. City boy finna take it international.
Hey, Josh, I seen your comment. I seen your comment, Josh. Now, yes, technically, that's the capital. But in this sense, you got to think about the city that makes the most capital. Just think about it in that sense. That's why we're seeing the CN Tower in the background over here. Over here. This was where you see the CN Tower right there. Yeah. That's where my mind is going. Next song, Unfinished Business, because, you know, he just getting started.
Yeah, I bet they can see it now. I had to leave the town. Flew out to LAX from the capital. They try to do me foul, okay. Making them real proud. I'm dodging them fake smiles. Boy, I'm from Blake Street. They can never say that I'm a letdown, okay. And I just do it for the ones that never got a fair shot. Twist words like a hairlock. I'm the best out. I wouldn't dare stop. I can tell that when they keep quiet, that's a form of hate. They might tolerate you at the table, but don't never want to see you on the place. Came for the projects to the dot. They say they real guys, but they not. I don't want no parts of the pot. I gotta melt them for the plot. Yeah, you had to slime bros for the slot. You had to speak lies for the spot. And who am I if I don't never tell them what it really is? I was thinking it was lit too, looking up the rappers as a little kid. I done seen enough friends die, seen enough friends have to do a bid. I could never start rapping things that I never did. I bet they can see it now. I had to leave the town. Flew out to LAX from the capital. They try to do me foul, okay. Making them real proud. I'm dodging them fake smiles. Boy, I'm from Blake Street. They can never say that I'm a letdown, okay.
Bigger dreams with the same team. Same friends up to bigger things. Ain't nothing really coming in between. Unfinished business, you know what I mean. Unfinished business, you know what I mean. Unfinished business, you know what I mean.
Whoa, all black rain. Need that for all of the pain. For the nights on the floor, need a plane. Gotta open that door when you praying. Yeah, I know they switch, baby, I'm staying the same. Brody, I'm staying the same. You gotta dream everything. Yeah, 40 black, maybe 140 acres. Hit up Stephen A. Pop for that taper. Tip a stat like I play for the Lakers. Yeah, that's for the nights full of anger. Keep that bread and not safe for the danger. We was living around with no savior. Yeah. Cripple the gate in the States. Where's how we shovel the flakes? What of that I'ma do what it takes. Yeah, okay. Need a bag cause I'm carrying weight. Pockets dry, need a boat on the lake. I was born for this like it was fate. Mom girls when the time passed, 100,000 in a brown bag. That's for times when we was down bad. They won't see me going outside. They won't see me going outside. They won't see me going outside. I bet they can see it now. I had to leave the town. Flew out to LAX from the capital. They try to do me foul, okay. Making them real proud. I'm dodging their fake smiles. Boy, I'm from Blake Street. They can never say that I'm a letdown, okay.
Bigger dreams with the same team, same friends off to bigger things. Ain't nothing really coming in between. Unfinished business, you know what I mean. Unfinished business, you know what I mean. Unfinished business, you know what I mean.
We need to get this man on the stage. We need to get this man on the stage, bro, because I know for a fact after what I saw at Wingstop, we need to get this man on the stage, man. We need to get this man on a stage, because I know it's going to fly on the stage. This is good. This one is good. So the next song was released. This is new. This is brand new. My Side to Unfinished Business were already released. This is brand new. Perfect Time. Let's go. What you got, bro? What you got?
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about your fit is fire. Face card, give you points, girl, you looking fly. And I ain't take the trip so I could find love. The plan was grow a buzz, girl, let's do or die. But you lighten up the room, had to make a move. Body leaving me confused like it's foreign news. Isn't it ironic that you foreign too? I'm asking what you like to drink and then I order two. Broke the ice, now we talking about your passions. Nothing too deep, but joke, got us both laughing. Your girl left to smoke, you opening up, yapping. You ask about my hopes, I tell you it's dope rapping. And $1 million for the good performance. Yeah, I'm from the dot, but they a little dormant. I said we need to talk, you gave the information. I left Linda feeling so amazing. I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. Yeah, we peeling back more layers during lunch at Soho. Both talking about the reasons that we still solo. The night before I was exploring through the grand photos. 100 grand watch you move, but it's cause you proto. Little life in Hollywood, somehow you keep it humble. So many crumble in this jungle, I respect your hustle. Self-made, self-paid when you in designer. Girl, you finer than the rest, but you far from Dumbo. I'm addressing the elephant in the room. My address in Toronto, you know that I'm leaving soon. I feel like Bono, I'm falling for you too. 8 hours feel like one, it's crazy how time flew. You doing more than me, but it don't hurt my ego. If anything, it shows the way you seeing me, so I ain't trying to ruin a good thing. I know sometimes it ain't what it seems. I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. Strolling Venice on my last day. We know that I can't stay. You saying it's all fate. You saying when you moved to the land it was meant to be, and that what happened to you. You saying you seeing me. My ambition is something you got respect for. With long distance, I hope that we still connect more. I'm coming back for the crown. I hope you still around. What I found ain't in my town, and I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. I'm out here chasing dreams, but it's something about your vibe. Saying what you mean, I can see it in yours. Everything I seen, I can tell this ain't a lie. Baby girl, it seems just like the perfect time. The perfect time. I'm out here chasing. I'm out here chasing. I'm out here chasing.
You should have had some of that scratching in the song, not at the end of the song. If you had some of that scratching in the song, that would have been tough. That would have been very tough. That was good, though. I like that one. That was good. That was good. That was good. That one definitely should be getting some plays for sure. Definitely be getting some plays. Oh, man. I kind of want, like, honestly, I want to listen to it. I want to listen to the catalog that you haven't released yet. That got me curious right now. I want to see what you cooking on. I'm very curious. Now, this song was already released, but I completely understand why you put it on your EP. You have to let this one go on the EP one time. John Kabongo, Ray Vaughn, On My Way, Part 2.
Yeah, I'm on nigga time, but I'm on my way, you hear me? It's Vaughn.
Look, it's hard to make it out the city through the traffic jams. I felt like a label exec the way I would ask for bands. I took heed to all the friends that wasn't clapping hands and turned it to a broken metronome and stopped tapping in. Slept in my whip for a month, nigga asked Loren, dreaming about a Jeezy ad-lib. I want them stacks again. Newborns, I'm unfamiliar with the crib. Blue division, my belly touching my ribs, on guard. You start to feel it's no guard when life start getting so hard. Cause life ain't handing you lemons and apples wearing Steve Jobs. Man, where the fuck the Coast Guard? Cause I've been drowning in debt. See credit cards start declining when failure hard to accept. Your ego get ethered, and Lysol niggas end up stuck in the bleachers. What's a dead program when I sold drugs to my teachers? Hospice lifestyle, I take care of my peoples. You know the vibes. Shit.
Yeah, and I was down for a minute trying to get it, but yeah, they know my name and won't forget it. I was timid, now yeah, back then she wasn't with it, couldn't get it, now she's they trying to make amends. 9 out of 10, I know that it's all pretend.
Yeah, I'm on the road to greatness and it's evident. They talking presidents, I'll be present, I set the precedent. For the kids in my city and public housing. Private conversations about the peak of the mountain. Was that Vaughn secondary trying to get a chip? But now I'm here with Ray Vaughn and we talking hits. E-class through the land and with my brother Rich. Need dedication on this marathon, that's word and nip. Yeah, keep it going is what they telling me. My dogs either hoop, do melodies, or got felonies. I made it out with all the lies they were selling me. Ever see your mom shed tears while praying on her knees? Cause that tumor is canceling life plans. I turned into a man, she asked me to hold her hand. I told myself I won't let her die in the hood. So I'm on my way to get what she never could.
Yeah, and I was down for a minute trying to get it, but yeah, they know my name and won't forget it. I was timid, now yeah, back then she wasn't with it, couldn't get it, now she's they trying to make amends. 9 out of 10, I know that it's all pretend.
Yeah, you needed that one on the EP. I ain't gonna lie, that was good. The fact that you got a Ray Vaughn feature. Bro, this city is different, man. That's all I gotta say. This city is different, man. That's all I gotta say. Crazy. Last song, Mistakes Don't Know God. John Kabongo. Let's go. And this a new one too. Brand new.
Yeah, I try to teach my temper not to take the route that brings you out. You never know the cons of being pro without. My conscience stout, the bigger picture paramount. They frame you as a lunatic when truth is coming out your mouth. I met a man that struggled with sobriety. Anxiety was killing him, he ran away from piety. A lot of me is fact to him. I'm practicing to understand the point of view of humans that be trapped within. I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I'm never underneath but never overlook. I know a crook is still a man and let him be an open book. I learn from every voice that comes across my path. I always ask, cause you never know what shaped them in the past. I met a woman trying to find a better life. She had a type, but everything she craved was only ring and strife. She did it once, then did it twice. She say it's light, I'm empathizing and I'm realizing it's just blurry sight.
Right.
I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know.
I need to be in the studio for some of these projects, man. The way my mind is running right now, I need to be in the studio for some of these projects, if I'm going to be completely honest. I need to be in those studios. Because the way I can give y'all some ideas and how to enhance and improve, oh, buddy. Because we cooking with something right here. We cooking with something right here. This one has a lot of potential. I like this.
Flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Imperfection and misdirection can teach you lessons. Battling the tension between myself and the hardest questions.
I like that.
Like, what does it mean to be what you meant to be? Will every seed that I'm planting turn into money trees? Does that even matter or not? Do I need to pray for a spot or be grateful for what I got? And I know that I got a shot, think I'm great, but what if I'm not? From the bottom, I see the top.
I like this. Because the thing about this is like, just what you're presenting, the vibe that you're trying to present to the people. I like it. I like the title of the track. And I like where you're going. But I want to know what the destination is when it comes to the music. You know? Because I see the ideas. I see the vision in what you're trying to produce and give to the consumer. But I want to know what the destination is. I feel like if your destination is clear, then that can enhance the quality of the music. Not saying the quality is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just giving ideas towards how this can be elite level music for Canada. You know? Because I've listened to a lot of Canadians. And I've heard a lot of different sounds. This one is similar to some of them. So that's what I'm saying. How can we differentiate you from the others?
I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God. Yeah, I know myself, I know flaws, but I know mistakes don't know God.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is The Shift by John Kabongo. You are on to something big with this one. But like I said before, I want to know what your destination is. So I feel like I would love to have a sit-down interview with you, bro. If I'm going to be super, super honest, I want to sit down and pick your brain just to see where you're going with your journey. Because I feel like you got a lot on your mind, bro. And I'm saying that in a wonderful way. You got a lot on your mind, but you got to remember to hone in on your craft. Not saying that you didn't. That's not what I'm saying. But the way I am speaking towards you, I'm speaking towards you like this because I want to see you in the stratosphere. Even further beyond, to be honest. But I want to see you up there in them stars. You're definitely on the rocket ship on your way up. But we got to make sure that we get you to your destination. That's why I want to ask you questions about what does your destination look like. Because I feel like that can literally speed up the process. You know? So, that project from John Kabongo, The Shift, that was fire. That is exactly. It's definitely a fire name, bruh. So salute to John for this project. We thank you, the consumer, for this project. Continue to be great. Continue to do what you need to do. And continue to be you. And always strive and elevate to higher grounds. Salute to John, bruh. Phenomenal. Phenomenal, bruh. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I like it. What's this one about? I'm not a fan already. I'm going to give you an honest review on this one. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. If I play 30 seconds of this and it's not good, I'm not playing the rest. And I'm not liking the AI art either. I'm not a fan.
Saying you too old to rap, oh for real? And I'm like, yo, who told you that? Who said that? People think it's funny, but it ain't. I'm laughing with my money in the bank, They be saying you too old to rap, oh for real? And I'm like, yo, who told you that? Who said that? People think it's funny, but it ain't.
30 more seconds, because I didn't hear too much.
I'm laughing with my money in the bank. Cut the chat out, splatter your rep and accolades. Yeah. Man, y'all all weak, just like Sunday to Saturday. No bars about gang drugs or how my gat is sprayed. Broke in the past, but that was then, like Layla Hathaway. Watch wolves in sheep's clothing, they in disguise. Can't find the cats that I battle, cause they in disguise. If you book me for a feature, say your goodbyes. Sorta like life insurance, you paying to die. Cadillac is on the map, we attacking back to back. Posse cuts, I ain't never been the whackers on the track. Y'all be nuts, think that I ever slip poppies up. They mad.
No. I'm good. Unfortunately, I cannot watch that Jay Nolan video that Tiff put because y'all know my situation. I'll listen to it off stream, but I can't listen to that on stream. What do we got here? What do we got? Are y'all doing that right now? Holy. It's rag? That's crazy. All right, so that concludes the music reactions for today. That's enough Canada for today. Let's get back to some videos. What do I have loaded up here? Because we went through a lot of music today. If I'm going to be honest. What other videos do I have here? So, okay, I see what we got. So we got Ray Daniels. Actually, I think we got 2 Ray Daniels videos. So, I want to check out this Ace Hood little segment of the interview because based on the title that they have here, which is Ace Hood on why majors kill artist growth, ownership, and music business. The God Show. Excuse-moi, Jesus. So I want to check out this segment because I feel like with Ace Hood and his situation, we're kind of get to learn about the majors and how the record label really be like kind of like ending careers in a sense. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Let me hit this record button, bro. Damn it. Oh my God. What time is it? Jesus. This is going to be the last video. I said 3 hours and look where we at. 2 hours and 52 minutes. Man, this music, man. All right, let's lock in. Let me hit this record button. We're going to do this one video, and we're going to charge it to the game. I only want to give you 3 hours. I have clothes to wash. To be honest, I should put them in the wash now, but I'm locked in on this here. So I'm going to have to speed wash and speed dry everything, so I got my clothes for tonight. Now, Ace Hood on why majors kill artist growth. Let's go. So, to you over there, you do know how I start this, right? So let's go ahead and lock in with what we got to do. Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. We tapping in with Rain Daniels, bro. I told y'all I'm going to be learning from the executives. And I feel like in this moment, in this interview right here, we're about to learn something. So with that being said, I'm going to rush through this one, all right? Y'all know me. I can talk for days, but I want to sit back and listen. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live like right now. And let's get popping, bro. Let's go.
So I think for me, that was one of the things that I recognized as I continued to do the whole like major label thing. I was like, bro, if I continue to go on with this, I believe that I will lose myself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm really going against what it is that I believe.
You're trying. It's almost like high school. I'm trying to fit in with these kids.
There you go.
So I have to be like them, act like them, even though it's not me.
Right.
And now I want to be me now. I don't want to be.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And then you,
oh, that nigga Toby is here. God damn.
Then you lock yourself into that identity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so half the time if I see artists or just relationships, I kind of know it's in my mind that it's not going to work because of what it takes in order for a successful marriage to work. You see what I'm saying? Like, it takes time, it takes humility. You have to be vulnerable. You got to be honest, right? And you got to bring that pride level down. You got to bring that ego.
Yes. The ego protects us.
Yes.
The more you know yourself, the more you can let go of the ego.
There you go.
The ego protects us, and that's what a lot of men mistaken. We lead into our relationship with ego when we should really be leading, like surrendering. Like, I'm under God. My job is to take care of you and provide. I just love that that's a trend in hip hop because it wasn't when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't see that. Like, we see niggas saying 4 a.m., I'm digging her out, 6 a.m., and I'm kicking out. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be a husband. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I want to kick him out at 4 a.m.
I wanted the hose, man. I wanted the hose, man.
Yeah.
And that's what the game tell you, bro. The game is like, no. You got to have, you know what I mean, 100 shorties. You got to have the bottles up. You got to have the smoke ready. You got to have the drug on the table. Wow. It got to be like rock star lifestyle. Might not make it.
That
like,
leads us right to indictments now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That leads us right to an indictment.
That's why you see the pattern.
By the way, that's why you was ahead of the game. I believe that streets is done in rap. I believe that the streets have no more say-so in rap. It's over. It's like rap is about to go back to like, if you can really rap, we're going to listen to you. So I'm watching it turn out and I'm like.
But that doesn't mean the streets is done. Because if the streets got rappers too, then the streets will forever and always be in play. So it's up for the streets to figure out what the streets needs to do and what kind of rappers they want to produce. I'm just saying. And if they do the right thing, it's going to be good again.
The streets is going, like, there's an opportunity right now for some, like, man rap. Like, you could rap about your kids. Like, dog, you should do an EP dedicated to your kids.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. 5 songs, and it should be dedicated to your kids, and it should be songs that men want to play for their kids.
Fire.
Like, but grown version, right? Like, less cursing, like not as much cursing, but like really a man. Like, we need more of that. Like, what rappers don't.
It's not about what you need; it's about what they want to push. So the concept is amazing. That's a wonderful concept, but you gotta kind of mask it. Remember, Ray, you said in the beginning of this video that you gotta treat it like high school. You're trying to fit in with them. So what do you need to do to give them what they want? But at the same time have the takeaways for what matters most to you. That's the play as an artist. You got to play their game, but from their game you reap their rewards so you can take that back home and you can distribute that.
Understand that I'm a tell you, and I proved this with the clips, right? We all about this with the clips, is that rap music is not about music anymore. It's about the conversation around it.
Yes.
Ooh. So if you can get, so it's like if you can just get people to talk about something and the songs connected to it, they're gonna drive there.
Yeah.
So most of the time, artists want
red button
to just talk about the music and what they're doing and how dope it is, and it's like, no, talk about you.
Yes.
This is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Like I'm listening, me listening to you and saying, I gotta hear his album.
Yeah.
Because he's in the same place in life I'm at right now. Man just trying to figure out how to maintain his family, be a good person, not fuck up. Like we don't want to fuck up no more. It's like being disciplined, but also leading. It's so hard, bro. So I just had to give you that because I as a man that's been in this shit, the shit that I've seen artists have to go through to win, not even to win. Sometimes it's just to make the person on the other side of that desk feel like you're willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't even what they ask you to do, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. you drink this whole bottle of tequila until you pass out. Let's see if you're gonna do it. Oh, he gonna do it? Okay, I'm gonna fuck with him because he just almost killed himself to show me he gonna. Like, that's really what the game be. They be wanting you to prove that you belong there, and I'm tired of that.
Yes.
Talk about your children and how they changed you.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. My children
That smile on his face, man.
Nah.
Boy, you support Drake as if you ride his nuts. Don't do that.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest, man, because I just left open house with my daughter. My daughter's going to the 9th grade.
Wow. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, dog. My daughter's Sailor Blue. And my son, Antoine Jr., is going to the 6th grade. Man, God is just amazing, bro. Amazing, because they are phenomenal kids.
And I'll tell you this. My father died 2002. From March 3rd, 2002, the day he died, till November 16th, 2008, when my son was born. I always looked for father figures in men. Like, I always wanted a man to like be a dad to me because I didn't have mine. When I saw mine, fuck a dad.
Yeah.
I'm a dad now.
Yeah.
Like, that's my purpose now. Nobody gonna little boy me. I'm coming in every meeting.
Yeah.
Nigga, you think I'm gonna tell my son, we putting out this album because they told me what he said? Nigga, I need to hear it for myself. My son is here. If y'all got a problem with that, we can fight.
Yeah, real talk.
I'm not leaving without nothing. I'm not going nowhere. We can just fight, though. I'm like, fight me or let me sit in the room. I won't even say nothing.
Yeah.
I just need to hear what's being said, because how can I prepare myself to lead if you're not gonna allow me to lead, my nigga?
Yeah, absolutely.
So your kids come, hold on, your daughter is 14.
Right.
That means she was born 2011.
Right. My daughter was born hustle hard. Hustle hard.
That's what I'm trying to go to.
My son was born Bugatti.
That's what I'm trying to go to. Like, where were they at with the songs?
Yeah.
So after your son
she
was born,
11 and he 13.
Yes.
2013, Bugatti came out. 2011, Hustle Hard, Self-Identity record came out. And to be fair and to be clear, my daughter was the first person that ignited the change in me.
That's my point.
She was the first person, the very first person that led me onto the spiritual journey, to finding myself, to understanding me better.
What about your daughter made you want to do that? Like, why was it urgent?
Full transparency, there was a moment where like me and her mother was still going back and forth, right? It was a toxic relationship between the two, but we were still engaging in intercourse with one another. So there was one time where I went to go see her, and I walked past my daughter's room and I see my daughter, she's asleep. And I remember that particular moment. I'm like, imagine this being your daughter. Imagine that, right? Knowing that you two have a toxic relationship and you don't really respect her, but you have this toxicity of continue to engage in the sexual experience. It should, like, for me, that was a real eye opener. I was like, would you want this same situation to be with your daughter, where a man just pulling up at 2, 3 in the morning, connecting, but knowing that you two would never be together. So in that moment,
that is the realest shit.
And literally from that moment, I stopped engaging in that way. Is when I paused myself, I pulled back. So I already knew the power that I held within me, because I knew, like, it's just, man, God has always walked with me. So even though I knew of being in the game, I knew that, like, these women or these particular women were going to be there.
Yeah.
So I never, so for me, I always knew, like, I was never willing to just give my power away in that way. You understand what I'm saying? In terms of just, like, I'm just not just sexual energy, just wild and, like, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, of course.
Like,
it's hard.
See, I ain't got no kids, but I completely understand what he's talking about, though, because it's all about the choices that you make for your future and their future, too.
I wasn't surprised you happened to you so early, bro. Like, the fact this happened to you in 2011, my nigga, you was so right?
But let's be clear, though, I had my fun, though, right? I had my fun. I had the 2, 3 chicks on the side. I'm out, I'm wild. This one here, this one pull
big
up,
hits
one
all
lead,
over, wherever
pull
I
up, big hits every, so it's all of that, right? But just coming to that record, that just realizing, that just like, bruh, I don't want this for my daughter, dog. So that's when I started to pull back. That's when I started to align myself. That's when I started to think differently.
Yeah.
And when that started to change everything around me, homies, friends, like I started to see everything change. Because now it's like, okay, I'm not just thinking about going to that club. I'm like, do I really need to drink that much? Do I need to drink tonight? Or should I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, why should I call her? Like, I'm only just trying to fulfill my need. Now I'm having that conversation with myself. Now you're really asking yourself the question, like, why you doing what you doing?
Exactly.
Like a real question.
Yeah.
And when you ask that, I'm telling you, bro, you'll get a real answer. You'll be like, cause it's da-da-da-da.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My son changed me in the sense where I was like, I don't need another man. I'm the man now. My daughter changed me where I was like, when I'm gone, she's gonna have to live on this earth without me. I need to fix this shit. So I literally was like, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna talk loud. It was like having a daughter made me realize that I owed the world something. When I had a son, I was like, the world is ours. We're gonna take it. You know, but when you got a daughter, you can't. She's not going to take it with you, daddy. I don't want to do that. I want to play with my dolls. It's like you got to understand. Like, like I love talking about it because I always say, if kids don't change you, you're not a man.
Yeah.
If looking at this little person in the eye does not make you want to get up and run through every wall in the way, what the fuck will? That's the thing. To me, that's the thing about you I love the most and why I want to see you win more is because most niggas that sit on this couch that rap, they promoting you so they can make money to go trick off on hoes. I ain't lying.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
You ain't lying. And one of the realest things too, Raz, you say that is like we tell ourselves too, it's like, no, I'm doing this for my family.
Yeah.
When niggas used to ask me, no, I'm doing this for my family, bro, I'm doing this for the kids, boom, boom. That was a lie though, for real. Why? Because how present was I in my daughter's life? How present was I? I was out on the road. I wanted to be traveling. I wanted to be out with the women. I love that attention and what I would get from being on the road and the fans screaming and signing autographs. Like you love that.
Yeah.
But would I really be present? Would I really be changing the diapers? Would I really be taking on them bike rides? Would I really be? So that was a part of my decision too on the independent level of like, I want more time. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that if I would have pushed this forward, just say, oh, I want the success of it. I want the radio. I want to go. I want all the boom, boom. I would have had that, but I would have looked back and had no wife. What's your relationship?
I like how the two connects so well. When he talked about his children as an artist, when you talk about your kids, it's as if Jesus, words are hard. When you talk about your kids as an artist, it's as if you are talking about your projects, your work, your singles, EPs, anything that has to do with your artistry. You must take care of it like you take care of your child. And there's power in that. And the connection between the two can put you on this kind of level. That's crazy to me.
Shit with your daughters now and your son. So these are the things to me that were very important to me in terms of like the journey that I was on, because I'm like, nah, this is what matters. This is what matters. You know what I'm saying? When you leave and this shit over with, this is just rap. This is something you do.
And not only that, the confidence that comes from that, the world can't give you. Because you're walking like, dog,
that's in you.
That's in me, bro. Like, I remember I was like, when I worked at Warner, they was like, Warner's in the house. When I worked at Epic's in the house. I'm like, nigga, I'm Ray, nigga. I'm still making them niggas money and I ain't there, nigga. Nigga, I'm in the house. Warner here, Interscope here.
He talking. There's a reason why I listen to him. I'm going to be completely honest, bro. Like, when I listen to dude, whether people like it or not, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning so much to the point where I can sit there and I can disagree. There's power in that. The same person that you look to for guidance, you can also look at them and be like, oh, hold on a second. In this moment right here, I have to disagree with you. I see where you're coming from the standpoint that you're on. But from how I see it at the level that I'm at looking up, I see it completely different from you being up there looking down. And there's power in the difference. So I'm always going to listen no matter what. This was phenomenal. I think this is an eye-opener for a lot of people out there with kids, regardless if you're an artist or not. But the work ethic that you have to put in to take care, there's divine power in that. And you know what? I'm here for it, you know? So, that being said, bro, I think I'm going to charge it here, man. Today was a day, like I said, I wanted to do 3 hours. I went well, but not even that far past 3 hours. It was pretty good. salutes all around. I wanted to keep this nice and short. 3 hours and 7 minutes. We are going to charge it. I got clothes to wash. Y'all know the vibe. So let's go ahead and end off on a high note. That was actually a good video on how to properly conduct yourself. Absolutely, Josh. Absolutely. There's a reason why I be tapped in with Ray, bruh. Now, Toby was there, so he kind of cut my energy, but it is what it is. I'm cool with it. My point is, I just be learning so much from these guys, man. I actually be learning. But like I said, yo, I got clothes to watch, so I'm going to charge it here. Clips performing at the... Say a word. Anyway, yeah, I got clothes to wash. I'm going to tap out. W stream, y'all know the vibe. Salute to the Flex Mob. Salute to the Shadow Mob. Everybody and anybody in between. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Probably not going to be live, but we're going to have uploads. Sunday, we're going to have another kickback conversation kind of vibe. Tap in 2 p.m. Eastern and come kick it with us, bro. Let's have a nice conversation. Who knows what we finna talk about? We might go live with it this time. You never know. But for now, listen. To you, take care of yourself, all right? Peace. Take care. Be well. Be safe. Stay true. Be you. Live long and long live. Peace. Thank God it's Friday, bro. I need a break. My brain needs to just unwind right now because there's just so much up here. It's ridiculous. All right, guys. Flex Mob, Shadow Mob. Later.